YouTube's broadcasting is strange. When you want to go live on YouTube, it's a bit awkward. But we're live now, boys. We're live.
Over to Twitch.
Over to Twitcheroonie.
Well, we're live on YouTube.
Well, we're live on Twitch and YouTube.
I didn't even know we had a Twitch channel.
We don't.
Wait. I was about to say.
Plot twist. Shit. Pressed my YouTube. Oh no, we are live. Cool. Okay. Live and.
I know we're live. I can see.
You can see us on. You sent me the link. Like, very awkward. I don't know how this YouTube stream. Hello, Brandon. Oh, there it is. It's live. It's in the live tab. Oh.
Yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, you got to go to the live tab to see it.
Hello. How are we
Hi,
all doing tonight?
Brandon.
We're okay.
Welcome, lad.
You say we're live.
We're live, lad.
Okay, best behavior, that's what he's saying.
Make sure you turn the voice off if you're watching this stream.
Yeah, I've just said.
So this is the
Absolutely.
perfect time to complain about Hollow Knight Silk Song, right?
Terrible
Wait,
time to come.
what's wrong with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with it, but
I think we should use this platform to talk about Silica and how much of a great game it is.
Stop, you'll summon him.
Is out of nowhere. Yeah, I'm about to say I am loud.
ah, boys, my wings are on the way.
You not even
What
made
are
your
some
own wing.
wings?
Yeah, man, how else are you gonna fly?
No, wait.
That's
How have
quite
you
deep,
not-
to be fair.
how have you not made your own?
What, chicken wings?
Yeah.
Damn me, chickens.
Grow some, get an egg, put your seed in it, problem solved. Science is wonderful.
I don't believe that's the way it works.
That is exactly how it works. It's human chicken hybrid.
Brandon,
Oh,
you plan to go see Barbenheimer?
You best believe. I was looking if I could watch it back to back, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, man, I
Everyone's
wish I
doing
could.
that.
I really wish I could. It's just my plans aren't going to work out that way. I'm going to try see Barbie tomorrow if I can. Oppenheimer, I've booked Monday.
Well, yeah, that's good, that's first. Because it's like, I'm thinking, you gotta watch a comedy like Oppenheimer. Then you gotta go watch Barbie. Barbie's like what is like some deep stuff in it? It's deep. So I'm thinking Barbie's gonna be like the answer to life, if you get me.
The answer
So if
to
you start
life.
with- yeah,
That's
that
that's a
film
bit
is,
deep, Brandon. I don't know if I'd agree with.
I say Oppenheimer's gonna be a bit of a comedy and a bit of a joke.
Yeah, okay. Fair.
Like, I mean, all he did was like, well, make a nuke or something. Like, pretty chill stuff, casual vibe.
What did he do? Just make a nuke? Yeah, he just made a nuke, mate.
it's normal Monday in America right now, saying.
Normal Monday to America. We're all sat here waiting for Wayfinder, and you're like, yeah, so I'm just waiting for the nuke on Monday.
Hey, well, if Wayfinder's out,
If Wayfinder drops, there's no
anytime
nuke on Monday. If Wayfinder doesn't drop, guess who's getting nuked?
Did you hear what Robert Downey Jr. said? He says he wasn't sure whether to take the role because he didn't know if he could act or not still, because he's that used to just playing Robert Downey Jr. in
No,
Iron Man.
but to be fair though, that's understandable. Did you see his Dr. Dolittle movie afterwards?
Yeah, I did.
It was garbo. It was bad. It was not one of his best performances.
But you're
I'll
not
put
going to
that
beat
nicely.
bloody what's his name? Is it Eddie Murphy?
Eddie Murphy was fucking great in the.
Yeah, that was a great.
When the second one was about the bear, wasn't it?
Is it just me, or does it strike me that Robert Downey Jr. is like an actor that doesn't really know how to have fun?
I don't know. Have you ever seen Tropic Thunder?
Okay, let me put it this way.
He couldn't do that
Who's
nowadays.
lost his ability to have fun. Let me put it that way.
That's because he got tortured playing Iron Man for the next.
Yeah, he kind of had to just sit there
10,000
pretending to be a
years.
guy with PTSD, didn't he? Yeah.
I mean, to be fair though, even then, I would say that the only role that I can think of when you mention it is actually Tropic Thunder that he's had fun with. I mean,
I had a lot of fun with that.
I can't claim to have seen many of his films, but at least even in his older works, he does seem a bit nutty.
He had that much fun. He played a different race altogether.
makes me want to rewatch the film now. It's
It's
such a
good.
good film.
It's a good film, to be fair.
I haven't actually watched it in a good few years. So I might have to rewatch it.
Hey,
I
boys,
don't
the
think
music
anyone
for this
has.
stream slaps.
To be fair, where's the link to the stream?
Twitch, Brendan.
I'm gonna go to Twitch.
Oh, if you go to the Wayfinder Discord as well, by the way, if you click on one event, make sure you click interested. Apparently, the devs are giving away like multiple different tiers of the Founders Packs, which is super cool.
Wait, where is this?
In the Discord.
In the Wayfinder Discord, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
Callum, when are
this
people going to
could
have the
be
ability to give us money on chat? Oh, they can already. Show your support. Nice.
Can they? Yo, go on. Someone drop a
It's like-
cheeky dono.
There's like different YouTube memberships and stuff. We actually haven't looked at our setup yet.
There's like
But if we
different
like,
tiers. And
yeah, if we look at it, we should probably have like a team meeting about that. Don't worry about that in
Well,
the future.
We don't have much to offer at the moment.
Speak for
once
yourself.
a month,
Brandon's
voice
ASMR.
call with us all.
Yeah.
Yeah, about to say ASMR
We'll
channel
play-
incoming.
One game of the game of your choice.
Game of your
Once
choice.
a month.
We're literally just
PG
pimping
13.
out Brandon like it's EPAL. Realm Pal.
That's
Realm
what
Pal.
I'm
Realm
basing it
Space
off of,
Pal,
to be
yeah.
fair.
Nah, we're just Realm Pal. Ruined it with Realm Space Pal.
Yeah, it
RS
isn't
Pal.
like-
Yeah, there you go. RS Pal.
Sorry, Brandon, we're whoring you out, mate. That guy is gonna get to hire you after all.
Let's go.
Worth it, mate.
As long as the donkeys are coming in.
Oh, the donkeys.
All right, my ribs should ribs. My
You know,
wings should be
these
here in a
wings
minute
are
now.
evolving.
I wish,
ordered them
I
too.
wish they were evolving. My word, can you imagine?
But you actually ordered them like 2 minutes ago.
No. I ordered them like half an hour ago.
Bro, half an hour to cut wings. They're overdone. They're
I was just-
dry.
Hey,
I mean,
you
it-
get them, like chewings.
It is a bucket of wings because I got for the parents as well. So I got 20 wings incoming.
You share 20 wings though.
I'd have made them pay for it and all.
Mate,
I
how many
mean,
wings do you
in a
eat?
way.
I would say 20 is like one person.
Yeah, I could nail 20 wings right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
I've
agree
just-
with you boys
I've
on
just
this
had
one.
my dinner.
I mean,
Yeah.
I already had a vegetable soup, so you know.
You are a
got
vegetable,
head
mate.
start.
What are you on
What
about?
kind of vegetables are in that thing though?
Oh, you know, carrots, potatoes, that sort of
Ew.
thing.
Who chooses to have soup and then chooses vegetable soup?
Yeah, so you got the oxtail.
Where's-
Oxtail soup. It's different, man.
This is a bit
Men who
gross,
didn't
isn't
have
it?
the choice, Dan. Men who didn't have the choice.
Where's the meat?
You always have a choice, Jason.
protein.
Always have a choice.
I refuse to eat it if it doesn't have one dead animal in it.
I mean, fair enough.
To be fair though, canned potatoes like feel pain and shit, so it's like
I'm
kinda
sorry? Where
Actually,
the fuck
they
have you
do
heard
say
that?
that about plants,
Yeah,
don't they?
apparently like you know grass. You know like you smell like cooked grass. It's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, that smells alright. Alleged. There's like some science
The
shit.
smell
right
is
here.
the grass's tears.
Yeah, no, literally. It's the it's genuinely the grass. Apparently, putting some.
Mate, I think you've been
chemical
smoking
in,
grass
like-
before you came on Discord tonight,
No,
mate.
seriously. Apparently, the smell of cooked grass is the grass being like, I've been cut.
Well, it smells so good.
It's like it's not gasoline. Like, yo, gasoline smells good, but you lose like 5 brain cells every time you sniff it. It's just what's gonna happen.
I wondered why I was bloody the way I am.
It's why as soon as everyone gets electric cars, everyone's intelligence gonna like bump up.
Bloody hell. This chat's turned into more copium than us saying Wayfinder's coming out tonight.
Yo, it is, isn't it though?
TS2 might as well be dropping at the same time.
Yeah, in your dreams.
To be fair, I can live without
Okay.
CS2, boys. I'm more on the Wayfinder hype right now. Give me 2 weeks, and then maybe I'll go back to the mega hype of copium of CS2, where I'm like, oh yes, it's coming out on the 24th of August. I agree with all the clocks on Overpass. But right now, I'm on the
Actually,
Wayfinder hype. Wayfinder o'clock, boys. Wayfinder o'clock.
Well, you know, I'm hoping to see some good things in the stream.
You also thought Remnant 2 was going to be crap, and look at the reviews, Jason. They look tasty.
It's the second best seller on Steam, isn't it?
IGN's that good, they give it a 9 and a 7.
Yeah, whoever did the written review of for IGN gave it like a 7 out of 10, and then the video review was 9 out of 10.
Wait, it's usually the same person?
No, it wasn't this time, I don't think, Brandon.
They gave 2 different people access to Remnant. They both gave
I think
2
so.
different stuff.
And
Yeah,
I
the
never
same
thought Remnant
company.
was going to be crap. I just didn't understand it, I guess. You know? Yeah, B.
His dry ass wings have come.
Got a choke on one of those chicken bones.
It's just gonna be nothing but fucking bone. They're like,
Desert. Just desert.
We're
Honestly.
gonna go look for Jason in London towards the date of his wedding, and in his chair is just this like skeleton, just with like one chicken wing bone right where the rib should be.
as I say, that's what turned up. It's in one of these ones, they just throw like
Just the
barbecue
bone.
sauce over it to mask the
Oh
taste.
no, man, that's the worst when they do that, because you can always tell as well.
Hot sauce.
What's
Testing,
what?
testing.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Why are you so loud now, man?
I was gonna say, you turn that up a bit. Could you do a quick like ASMR though? I need to hear what how the chicken wings taste when you bite into it. If it's crunchy, I don't
Brandon
think
wants to
that'd be good.
smell the ASMR.
Yeah, I wanted to smell it to be fair.
Brandon, mate, don't mention ASMR though.
Oh, boys, my wings are here.
I thought that's what you went for at the first place.
I'll see you in a moment.
Now he's gone for them dry ass wings.
Them dry ass wings, man.
Man went down for a second serving of vegetable soup.
Yo, this loading bar is taking the piss.
I think it's loading if I'm honest with you.
To be fair, it should be starting in a minute. That loading bar is a little bit slow.
That's what I mean. That ain't a minute away.
I think that might be a
That's
minute away.
3.
Yo, Hermes just typed in chat, look at this Bad Track Mania player. I can't believe this, Hermes. Hurt my feelings.
I mean, he's spitting facts though, isn't he? I may have to like carry every time you do like reals and stuff.
I carried him earlier, actually, I'll let you know.
Yo, is it
Don't
not
believe it.
proven?
Know what, Brandon? Times like this, mate, where getting rid of you in realm space is what's necessary for the job.
I agree, you know. Personally, I'm not gonna stay on stream right
Mate.
now. I've decided I'm moving on to better opportunities.
Are you okay there, Brandon? Have you been
Okay,
mentally hurt today?
Because we're bringing her main.
No, he's already been. Actually, wait, that's NDA.
Contract's on
NDA.
his way.
NDA. NDA. Brandon almost just spoiled.
It's 7 o'clock. That bar's not finished. They've sped it along. Look, they're speeding that along now.
I think you're speeding it along mentally, Dan. I think like your mental prowess has pushed the bar along further. Still hasn't started, and the bar's gone.
Oh, that's it. Bar's gone, bro. Come on.
Okay, while we wait, well, they're supposed to be announcing early access dates today, showing us all the Founders packs in getting a look at the housing system, and then Founder Season 1.
Go.
Oh, I missed
Oh,
that.
sorry, they're probably going to just show it off now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Wayfinders,
Finder.
do you remember the fall? The gloom descended on Skyline.
Animations are sick, to be fair.
I do like the
You
game.
rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell, and the world was broken. Remember who you
And mate, let me know if I need to turn the sound up, please.
who you are, and return to us. This world needs change.
Chunky boy.
I really love the art style of this game, man.
Wayfinder.
Become a founder. I'd love to.
That's all we've got, boys. That's it.
All right. Summer. It's summer, guys. It's summer. Welcome to summer. I bet you guys were like, man, this video is awesome. There's going to be a date at the end, and you're like, shit.
I
This
say
is
their
it.
audio's worse
That
than
mic
ours.
just got fucking boosted.
This was a bait and switch.
Yes.
The whole thing was a ruse. So thank you guys very much for coming. We appreciate it. This is the first of many streams that we're going to be having. Although this is the last time you'll see us in this office because we are moving to an actual studio.
Yes.
This is a
Can't
conference
wait.
room.
Oh my gosh.
But it looks pretty good. We got art behind us.
What? For you guys, it looks like
I
an
know.
official event, right? Right.
Because you can't
Good.
see that way.
Yes.
That's the key.
We're not
Audio was a bit off here,
So,
like, innit?
thank you guys for coming. I'm AJ. I'm the director
They
of
do need a
marketing
new
and
mic
engagement,
setup,
also
I'm
known
not-
as Solid Age in Discord. You've probably talked to me.
But they'll get it with all
online,
the
maybe
moolah
Max,
from our
but I'm super
support
excited
with the
to be
fans
here.
packs done.
I am Alex Campbell, or Sir Snark.
Yeah, that's true.
You see me probably all over YouTube comments and or Discord or anywhere else on the web. So welcome to the Wayfinder stream.
Yes. So we are here to talk about Wayfinder. So there's a lot of people here that know about the game, but for those of you that don't, Wayfinder is a online character-based action role-playing
Segments
game.
for you, Don?
To us, it is our take on
Hey?
the MMO. An MMO.
You don't know
to
what the
us
game is?
Social. It's persistent.
I
We
don't.
log off, and it's always changing. And so this is our take on that. One day we hope to
I heard
evolve
it's called
it into a
Wayfinder.
full-blown MMO, the likes you'll find in Tamriel and Yorza and Azeroth, but the first step to do that is early
Boys,
access.
I'm
so that's why we're
back.
here. This entire stream is dedicated to early access. This entire stream will be talking about all the things
Hey,
that
good
you'll be able
stuff.
to
The,
play,
streams
all the
up.
things you'll be able to see. We have some awesome
see.
reveals. We'll fully reveal the Venomous anime.
That says in bottom
Have a little,
right
like,
what
agenda.
the order is of what they're going to talk about, I think.
That way. We have a little agenda. So
Oh,
before
yes,
we
look
reveal
at
the
that. That's
Venomous anime, you'll see gameplay of
Yeah,
Venomous.
founder
for the
packs
first
will be
time. We'll have
first.
some designers
Lovely.
walk you through
Well,
who
early
she is,
access.
and what she does, how she fits into the party in the game.
The Venomous
We're
anime
gonna
is going to be
talk
cool.
about
They kind of
Founders
teased
Packs.
that
We
off
know
a little bit
everybody's been really
before,
excited
so
about
that's going to be
Founders
awesome.
Packs. We're going to talk about housing. We'll show off housing for the very first time. It's an awesome system.
Me and Brandon are going to have like a nice
Wayfinder
little garden in our
and pets. Yeah.
house.
And then we'll have a
Become
little demo
farmer.
at the end to show you some
In your
stuff, but
house.
Farm
Yeah,
finder.
outside your
There's a
house.
lot.
there's a lot. So
Then
Oh,
inside
Shout
the
out
house.
to
Guild
everybody
Wars.
who made it live to the event in San Diego.
Yes.
Farm
So,
Simulator
all you
20
fancy theater people,
20
I hope
ball.
you like it on the big screen.
the
That's
real
pretty
question is, are you staying after this, and are you seeing Barbie or Oppenheimer? That's
Asking the real questions.
awesome. We're
Let's go.
doing this
Here we
train
go.
early, like,
Back to back, back
It's
to
not a
back.
train. It's like the internet.
yeah.
That's how you know we're live too. People are like, they're gonna pre-record this. No, we don't pre-record. We do
No, it's
everything live.
all live. Hello, internet. Hello, Libby Air Spinner and
Yep.
Next Hog.
Oh my God, Pat, my heart, like,
Zagoggy.
Oh no, the mic is having a fit.
Oh.
Doesn't know whose voice to pick up.
A lot of Mission Impossible.
Go on,
I saw
boys.
that. Kind of mid. Just saying. All right.
I'm on Oppenheimer game, but I'm gonna have to see the other
Also,
one.
did you purposely put your chair higher than mine?
You're just short.
Boys,
That's
while
not
they're
your
bantering,
fault. I just noticed.
I got
that.
a
I'm gonna
question.
bring it up to you. Anyway, so let's jump right into it. So the
Oh.
first thing that we want to talk about is early access and what is early
Yeah,
access.
right.
So to us, early access
Sorry,
is
Jason.
the beginning. We've said all along that we're a relatively small team working on something awesome and ambitious, and we need help to build that. We've run a couple beta events, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. And thank you to all of our beta community that's here today. I mean, a huge part of that is the community feedback that we're
ours?
going to be carrying over into early
Well,
access.
it's me,
So we're
Brandon,
gonna
and
be making your
Jason.
upvote, and
You're not
it's gonna
included
be
in that,
a
Dan.
Continuous stream.
Whoa.
You were
from the
dead.
Community through early
That's true.
access and even after full.
You were
None of that
MIA,
stops.
mate. Oh, yeah.
This is literally the beginning.
MIA.
And so we had thousands and
PC,
thousands of
mate.
people take part in beta. We made changes. None of that changes for us moving into early access, but it's kind of the next phase for us. Early access will not have any wipes. You will purchase a Founders Pack to take part in it, and then we will go into free to play after that. So it's really important for us to build.
I like that. That's
on,
cool.
An awesome game.
Well, that there's
right?
no wipes.
We could put out hundreds of thousands of hours of content and
Yeah.
hundreds of thousands of characters and quests and stuff, but if the game's not fun, doesn't matter. People don't stick around. They don't play it. So for us, it's important to solidify the game loops. It's important for us to make sure that it's rewarding, that combat's fun, and so that is
I like
what
when
early
devs come
access
out and
is
say,
for. It's
"Game
really
must
for
be
us
fun."
To tune those systems.
I hope
and
people at
then
Blizzard are
we have
listening
tons of stories
about
to tell.
fucking
We will get
Diablo
there.
here.
We're launching with 6 areas to explore 17 weapons. We'll have more and more over time, but we feel it's a great solid foundation that someone can come in, buy into early access.
Look at
and
like
start
Sinjo
playing
actually
and
looks
have
like a proper
ton of
beefcake
fun
there,
with the
man. The
game.
robot arm, like
And
metal arm, looks
again,
awesome.
We're sorry. We wish we could have like the pre-launch
That's tallest
pre-sale
one there.
of the announcement. Unfortunately, just for it being an early access, you're not going to be able to buy today. We will announce the date at the end of the stream, let's say. But we
Oh, we can't buy today.
will be able to, we won't be able to pre-purchase and pre-install. But as soon as the date goes live, you'll be able to buy it. You'll be able to install it. You'll be able to get to go.
And it has nothing to do with us. That's actually a specific party's requirement for early access games. You can't pre-order it. So
They can't say
Steam's
Steam.
thing, innit?
They can't say Steam.
Yeah.
When we announce
Steam,
the date,
guys,
you,
it's fucking
go to
Steam.
You go to PlayStation Network. You buy your Founders Pack. You can play immediately. They'll be available right then and there. So, what else did we want to talk about? We had a lot of feedback from players. We kind of discussed that.
Discord, if you guys haven't, a lot of Discord fam is in here right now, but it's amazing to see. You'll see in the dev diary, like those numbers are so antiquated now because this Discord community just keeps growing and growing, and it's amazing seeing all of you there. And the fan art, I love the fan art that's coming out. The team loves seeing the fan art, and it's just like,
Yep.
I can't
We
wait
love
for this
roasting
IP
Brandon
to
as
be a
well.
thing, all the cosplay, all the art, all the just, stories that
ASMR himself.
They do love
Besides that, we
roasting
have a
you,
feature up on
Brandon.
the website where we have
It
players
wasn't a roast. It
submit what they
was
think we
a
should add to the
wholesome
game.
moment.
I don't know,
Select
mate.
what
There was
they
that
think
one
of
guy who
it.
roasted
We're
you.
also
I
gonna
prefer
talk a
Rain.
little
Wow.
about a creators program that Alex is kind of spearheading. If you're a creator, large, small, we don't care. We want you to be part of this, and we want you to help tell the story of Wayfinder.
Yeah, and let's say the name. Screw it. So it's going to be the Wayfinder Creators Guild.
Wow.
So it's
Wayfinder's
official.
Creator Guild. That
actually
sounds
have
awesome.
A whole kind of thing behind the scenes that's going to be managing that. It's not going to be
Anything with the
immediate
word guild
as
in it
soon as
is
early
awesome.
access hits.
The
If you
Creators
are
Guild is
watching,
even better.
I hope you can tell that I really do care about anybody making content out there. It doesn't matter your subscription account. I just care about quality. I care about
Cares about
if you're
quality,
passionate
Brandon.
about the game, and if you
No
you
ASMR.
want this
Lord
game
knows why
to
they
be
picked
a
us.
platform for people
That's
to
rough.
launch
Because
a
they
career
watched
in
the new
content creation. If
video
you wanna
and
be
went,
a
damn, they know something.
kick streamer, whatever
That
it might
voice,
be.
though.
That
YouTube
voice,
Live,
though, yo, we
like,
need this.
And you want to make content. And you
Next,
wanna
we
make
just
this
need to
a
get
thing, we
Brandon
want
to like start shaking his
Wayfinder to
ass
be a
on stream so
platform
they
for
go,
you
"Dad,
to
voice
become,
and ass though."
successful in
What if
that
you want to be a
endeavor, so.
TikTok streamer?
So we can't show
You do
this
the
spot no
NPC
more.
TikTok stuff.
This
It's gonna
one
be
just
hard,
got.
but we'll watch it. We'll
Hi,
watch it. Send us
Wayfinder.
links.
Wayfinder. You could do
I
that.
think it'd be great for the cosplays. And it's again, we're content creators across the board. It doesn't need to be just streaming. Like
Yes.
we're going to be watching people that want to express themselves creatively with Wayfinder as the medium. So
Yeah. So like I was saying before, this is really the start. And in order for us to build a foundation and a game that thrives for years to come, true to the name Foundation, we need to offer Founders Packs. Founders Packs are our way to
Discord's
to get
chatting
people
about
into the game.
steamed buns.
It's your way of telling
I'm
us that you
kinda
trust
wanting a
us with
steamed
your
bun.
money, and that it's kind of it's an agreement, right? Like we are going to.
But
put
why
forth
is
our
this
best
going on
effort to
about
bring
steamed buns?
forward a game that
Yeah.
we love and that you love. And so that is the entire purpose of the Founders Program, is to actually start and build off it. And so, without further ado, why don't I start that? And on top of that, Alex lied. Alex is a dirty liar.
August
Oh,
15th.
Founders Pack.
Oh, you guys can't see
You
it. But
can't
anyway.
see it.
August 15th.
August 15th.
No!
August 15th.
We're not going to make you wait to the end
That's
of
a
this.
few
That'd be
weeks
really
away.
good. I'm sure
That
when you
is
said
a
that, there
few
were
weeks
people at
away.
Digital Extremes who's been amazing. Digital Extremes is our partner in this. They're all about helping us.
It's
work with
so
the community
long,
and
boys.
set stuff like this up. But they're like, we should announce at the beginning. We're like, yeah, we should. And then like 10 minutes before, I was like, no, we should announce at the end. But then we'll trick them. So nice job, Alex.
Not summer.
Not
Not
summer.
soon.
August 15th.
August 15th.
August 15th at 12 o'clock Central Time is when you'll be able to purchase all these Founders Packs, both on
2
Steam
weeks
as well
away
as
is that?
PlayStation Network. As I said, there's no...
It's a
no
month
tiered
away,
access. It's not
basically.
You buy this pack, you get access one day, and then
Oh,
you
yeah,
buy the other pack,
well,
and you get access another day.
nah, it's just over
all
3
August
weeks.
15th at 12
No,
o'clock.
it's just under
So
a
what
month.
does that
though.
look like? Let's start... And let's go through this. So
Nah, bro.
people really want the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
They want the information about the
Nah,
packs.
It's
three
Let's
weeks and
dive
5
into what
days,
these
man.
packs look like. So for $20,
Nah, mate.
$20 gets you access to the game. Like I said, you get access to Wayfinder forever. There was no
$20.
wipes from this point forward. It also gives you full access to the Reward Tower Season 1. Reward Tower is our unique take on a battle pass. So
You get the
let's
battle
dive
pass.
into that real quick. Look at this. We're just swapping between. These websites will be live approximately 30 minutes from now.
Battle
We
pass
wanna
in a
overwhelm
game
them
in
while you guys are
2023.
watching it. This is how our Founders Packs are a little bit unique and a little bit different. So in other games, you have a Founders Pack. I'm sorry, you have a Battle Pass. You buy it. There's a certain amount of time you can use it. Maybe you earn some stuff you don't. We don't like that system. We also don't like where people have to choose between content. Maybe there's a new character, a new map, and also a Battle Pass. So we're taking those two ideas and we're kind of evolving it. The Reward Tower in Wayfinder never expires. If you buy it, you
For the
own
free
it.
reward
Two,
tower,
very
that
good.
reward
you get
tower,
access
if
to
you
one of
purchase
the
it,
4
comes
components
with all the
for
crafting components once you complete it to
Venomous, and
instantly
then the
unlock
other
that
3 are
character
earned
once your
by playing
pass
through the
is
game.
complete.
The
We will
paid
also have
reward
a
tower
third
is
tier,
all
which
4
a premium
components.
tier, which will instantly
And
unlock that
then
new character.
you're still gonna have
Their
to grind
signature
out like
weapon,
other
which
things
is
for
the
that.
signature weapon every
And then
season,
the
as well as
premium
season
reward tower is
exclusive
just
style.
instant
So
access.
we think that this is really
At least the
player
content's
friendly.
not
It
locked
allows you to
behind a
jump into the
bloody
game and take
paywall.
tons and tons
Yeah.
of content. The free reward tower gives you
It's just a grind
25,
wall, but like obviously you want to
pieces
play
of
the game
cosmetic
anyway, so it
and,
makes sense.
items that you can
I
unlock.
like grinding
The
though.
paid tier gives you 100, and then the premium is
Satisfaction.
that same 100, but you actually get a jump start. You get to pick and choose your 20 that you want to grab right off the bat, as well as getting that new character, their signature weapon, and a persona. So
I like
the
that.
biggest part
Cool.
about that, I don't know if you mentioned it, but it does not expire. So again, if you buy this, you don't even have
Look
to
at
be
those
playing. You might
skins
have
they
another
run.
game that comes
Cool.
out, and that you're
Yeah,
excited
they
to
look pretty
follow,
good.
But you don't want to miss out on really cool seasonal cosmetics that we're doing.
Spider
Just
pet for the
purchase
house,
it,
Brandon.
You
Look
can
at
come
that.
back 2 years from now, and you can start progressing it then. So again, we really don't want that FOMO
Little
aspect.
weapon
Yes, you will have
charms.
to buy it during that season
That's
window.
looking quite nice, then.
for a lot of reasons, but you can always come back
By
to
the
it.
way,
It'll
the
always be there.
style
You
of
don't
the
have to worry
battle pass
about
as well.
missing out on
It's
any
not
How you
just
choose your path.
a
in
graph.
that season.
So the
Yeah.
reward tower is almost like a little game, right? You're actually going through and picking the nodes that you want. You find an item that you like, you might work towards it. As I mentioned, you actually get keys for the premium reward tower, so it's not a linear path. And when you buy that premium, you do get.
Oh,
20
might have to buy the premium. Ah, well.
Start off the game with. So that is our reward
What a
tower.
shame.
At the end of each segment, by the way, we're going to do a quick Q&A. We'll look at chat and we'll answer some questions. We'll also be answering questions
Great,
afterwards.
gotta get
If you have
questions
any,
in.
Put them in the back of your mind. But
Yeah, we move it
really
from
love
August
the reward
15th.
tower. We think it's super unique. We think it allows players to really get in and to
Yeah,
play
I'll
the
put
game,
that-
to
I'll
work
put that
through it,
in.
to unlock some awesome cosmetics and awesome things inside the game. And then we're really, really excited that you don't have to choose between buying the reward tower and not buying the reward tower, because day one, when you buy in with the base pack, you will have access to the season 1 reward tower.
Yep.
So just by
that's
buying
good.
the
Thank
base
you to
pack,
the
you're in.
founders. So
Yes.
thank you for.
So like
having
the
some
free
faith,
one only worries,
believing,
like you don't
and
have to
then,
worry
I
about
mean,
that
we
when
haven't
it's
mentioned the upgrade system
actually
as
out.
well, but like,
Yes. So everything we talk about today will be upgradable. So we obviously
Like,
I said before, this
thank
is a
you for
journey
buying
that we're
early
taking with
access.
you guys. And if you're like, hey, I don't know what this game's gonna look like, hey, you buy in for $20, and hopefully we prove to you that we are listening, and all these packs will be completely upgradable on the platform.
So you can actually upgrade
you
to
can
the
buy
packs as
the
well.
3 other tiers, or 2 other tiers, or 1 other tier technically. But I just spoiled it. I said there's 4.
It's a bit like Tarkov then
Yeah,
with the
that's
Founders
not-
packs.
that would be
You
confusing.
can
I
just
know, I know.
upgrade whenever you want.
So I saw someone really quickly say, "What if I don't buy the Founders, or what if I don't buy the Founders pack and don't buy the reward tower?" You have to purchase a Founders pack to get access to the game, and all of them have the reward tower.
Yo,
In the future,
gotta
when the
buy
game
it.
Is out
play.
when it is free to play, and when we have a second season, that'll be a different story where you do
That
have
makes
to make
sense.
the choice if you want to purchase that reward tower for that season, and again, you get the reward tower forever, and you also get that character. So as you can see here, for $19.99, you get access to season 1. Season 2 is also going to be a founder season, and you will have the ability to purchase that.
Now, the real
character.
question is,
The
do we
season
have
reward tower then, which will come
like
with the
Steam conversions where it's going to be £20?
there's also
gonna be
500 rune
15.
silver that comes with it. Rune silvers are in-game currency. Obviously, we are a
I'd
free-to-play
imagine
game, and we have to
15.
keep these very bright and hot lights
Oh, look
on
at that. So you
somehow.
get some in-game
we
currency
fully
as well.
embrace the free and fair model from Disney
You
Extremes.
get
All
the
characters,
Founders
all the
flag
weapons, all the
profile
power
background,
items
which
are
actually looks quite
completely
nice. I
earnable
like
inside
that.
the game.
And
you can
glyphs.
also purchase them from the store if you feel like it's a convenient.
I'm all about that.
But we are
profile
going to be doing that
background.
as well as
Yeah, it
cosmetic
looks
items,
awesome, doesn't it?
decorations for your house. Other things, we are not selling direct power inside the store, but this is how we will be monetizing the game, by having a shop that's available for both in early access as well as when we go into full free to play.
A skin shop, yeah.
500
Makes
rune
sense.
silver is about $5. It's a 1 to 100 for the rune silver. Founders flag and the Founders glyph pack, as well as the title. These are customizable things.
So what's
that
a
you
title?
Can, take your profile and just customize it to your own liking. Unfortunately, with development, sometimes
Does it mean
you have
the
to make choices
background?
about.
No, I
what
think
makes it
if
and
you
what
look
doesn't,
just
because
behind
we
the
wanna get game
background where
out
their
there.
camera is down,
So
additional
these
items.
Are one,
And I think that's where the
yeah.
title is, so we can't see it because
as
their
well as
things in the way.
backgrounds and the glyphs are one of 2
Come on, guys,
items
move your
that
heads.
when you buy your Founders pack, you will have
Don't
it in your
scroll down,
inventory,
Ebor.
but the system is not live yet. So you will get it the minute you make your purchase. You will see it in your inventory. It will very clearly say coming soon. You don't have to worry about, did I get it? Did I not get it? But the customization of just the banners will not be when we launch early access. It'll come a little bit
Banners?
later. And there's one other thing that does that.
Don't say banners. Brandon's going to
So,
get triggered with guild wars
This is
again.
our base pack.
Yeah.
You're going to say something about
I was
it?
about to say we have it covered up on the
To be
camera
fair,
right now,
we're
but
chill on
the
that now because
titles
of the
too, this is
and the
actually
Dragon
a
Class.
good example.
Oh, there you go.
I love
Wayfinder
this
title and profile.
and yeah, a solid.
Oh,
was,
so for being a
very upset
founder,
about this being the choice.
you get the
Wayfinder.
title.
Perfect example.
Wayfounder is the title.
This is
and
actually-
it came from you guys on Twitch
It did.
and Twitter and everywhere else. But yeah,
This is the exact same. This is
I like
the
that.
exact,
That's a nice title.
System in motion, where it's like, hey,
I want
what titles we
Excalibur
put in here
Prime.
for this? Wayfounder was like the overwhelming winner. I was like, that is terrible. We cannot do it. And then I was like, you know what? True to our word, we will absolutely go with what the community voted for. And
To be
that's
fair,
what we
didn't
wanted.
want to do
The
it.
community
So
did
now
want that.
here we
They
are.
were all saying in chat
And,
earlier,
the
like, definitely
system's
want
gonna be really
Wayfinder
cool.
title.
Again, it's
yeah,
going to
tell
be
them the system.
so
Hello.
it's for your
I have
titles. We
power.
love people coming up
I've
with
been
their own
granted the
zany
gift
kind
of
of creations.
electricity.
Everybody's going to choose trash if you play Diablo 4. But
So it's in
there's
Kill
gonna
the
be three
Joker.
slots. You're going to be able to unlock a whole list of different keywords.
That
and
was
it's
a
up
lot
to you
all at
guys how
once
you want to mix and match
this
those.
time
Three,
again,
right?
but
Yeah,
one
three
at a
keyword
time.
slots. Yep, 3 slots. You'll unlock them. And
You watching
can
the
make
stream,
your own
Keon?
title. Make it as
I
wacky,
am
make it as
about to.
badass as whatever
Hey,
you want
good
to do.
stuff.
Yep.
We just want to put that in your player's hands to customize.
Yes, sir.
So
So that's our base pack. Let's go to the next one.
Also,
There's
welcome.
more to go through.
Ooh,
so
look at
this
those
is the step
skins.
up from this. This is $49.99 for
Yo,
our
they're
initiate
looking
pack.
nice
It
on
comes with
there.
some exclusive weapon skins that we will
Clean.
never sell again. Everything inside these packs,
Oh,
we
yeah,
are not
so
looking to
these
sell
packs
again. We want
are
to make sure that it feels
exclusive timed.
exclusive to be part of the Founders.
It makes sense,
I
of course.
cannot
Makes
count how many
sense.
times in Discord people have asked for a crossbow. here you people go. You have a crossbow as a skin for the arc rifle. You have dual wielding daggers in the Storm Song, and then the Charger's sickle. Some of these things you'll actually see a little bit later for a video that we play. You'll see them in game. They look awesome. People really like them. And here's something that needs to be explained a little bit. Wayfinder token. What is a Wayfinder token? Well,
oh, now that's interesting.
A Wayfinder token is essentially a currency that allows you to unlock any current or future Wayfinder. So we didn't want to just start throwing characters in these packs.
That's quite nice. That's like quite short on the fun.
But you wouldn't have to use it on Venomous because she's right below as well.
Someone like
she's there.
Look in the bottom right though, right next to Venomous. So is that saying you're also getting a future one with this?
Choose or have multiple packs. You basically get a token.
You're going to get Venomous and the next one.
You're instantly going to unlock this Wayfinder and play them immediately after leaving the tutorial. Or you can hold on to this for 3 years and use it for something that comes out down the line. But
don't be like
so it
that
doesn't
potion
expire
collector and it just sits in your inventory for 5 years. Use it eventually.
That's why I play every RPG.
I know.
Yeah, I would have fucking hoarded that coin for
Founders
years.
die as well. So dies are actually going to be applicable to the character themselves. I think we answered in Discord that a die system is coming in the future for weapons, but for now, these are die palettes that you can use on your character, any character. It's not a consumable. It's just a palette you choose from. You can mix and match.
There might be a character that we get to see in a little bit that uses these colors. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe this is like planned.
Oh, they're definitely teasing that one on the right, aren't they?
And then like I was mentioning before, we also have the reward tower for season 1. And then this pack also includes a reward tower for season 2. So just for clarity's sake, the only pack that does not include Founder season 2 is that 1999 pack.
Yeah, so you for the second one, you do get season 2 as well.
You can make that purchase if you choose.
I like that. That's cool.
In the future.
Yeah, and clarity's sake, there are going to be 2 Founder seasons. So we're going to start off with Gloombreak, which is Founder season 1. In about 3 months, it's going to switch over to Founder season 2. After that, it's going to go to free-to-play launch, and that'll be the first official season.
There's a lot of people in chat saying that this mic is awesome, and that's like ASMR.
So
we at the end, we're supposed to give a shout out to HyperX, our sponsor.
I wouldn't say it's ASMR.
We'll do it now.
And this is actually from like
get my guy Brandon on there. He'll show you what ASMR is.
From one of our like a beta sign-off videos. Yeah. Somebody on their team saw the mic, and I was like, "Oh yeah, use this
for club with them
as well. It's fantastic."
I think so. You see that spare chair? You go sit over there, Brandon.
that was for you, Brandon.
In the new stream studio.
Go find us,
all the future.
We could give it a go, mate. We could give it a go.
Get your hands on them yourselves.
Be like Jenga. Realm Space Jenga.
That completely derailed me. Where are we? We're talking about the next.
So there's 2 seasons. 2 seasons.
So 2 seasons. Oh yeah. So that does. We might as well talk about that now. 2 seasons of Founders. If you're
that character looks a bit like a tank.
We said before that there's going to be 3 months a season.
Yep.
Which does mean that free to play will be in early 2024 instead of 2023, as well as some additional consoles that will come then. We'll go into that at a later time. But
it's season 1. Season 2, and then season 3 will be the free-to-play
foundation correctly with our founders before we go into full free-to-play.
But season 3 is technically the official season 1.
Yeah.
Yes, there is reasonable pricing. I think I had at the end with another announcement.
We do.
Yeah, I'm glad you did.
They keep popping up.
So Initiate packs, we have the base pack, Initiate pack, $19.99, $14.99.
Let's do the next one.
What's next?
Another one.
Ooh.
So the Awakening pack. So Rhyme.
I like the mount.
Pet. Highland Strider mount, and then house decorations are kind of like the marquee items for here. So a couple things.
Brandon, look at those house decorations.
Before, but
that's going straight into the house right there. Easy peasy.
Infancy, I guess you could say.
We're
going to expand it to.
Man, I love the little Rhyme
so
Hunter cub.
Travel around the world to be around when you're inside instances or inside your Skylight, the social space, but we're not there yet. So to start, your pet will accompany you inside your house. You'll see them; they'll be inside there.
So pets will actually be able to follow us in the open world eventually. Not
Our
yet.
animation team and everyone.
And you can interact with them.
Really excited about this because they're awesome.
So they're not just
Rhyme Hunter. I had to ask
blob. Real question is, can we cannonball
them? That's not like a year 2 or year 3
just pick it up and eat it an enemy.
Access again in development, you have to prioritize things. And then the Highland Strider mount and saddle. So we will have mounts available as well as saddles, which are customization options. This is one of the other 2 things, as I mentioned, that you will receive immediately upon buying this pack, but you will not be able to use until we have the update that has the mount. So again,
so you get it, but you can't use it straight away.
Mounts are out,
say coming soon.
Yeah.
And then once that system is out in early access, you will have access to it.
Sure.
Maybe there's a little bit of a preview of a zone that you can use a mount in later on. I don't know, just saying.
Maybe.
And then Founders Housing Decoration Set. Self-explanatory. Housing is a huge part of Wayfinder in terms of customizing everything that you can do, and it really expands your power inside the game. This is an awesome way to show off that you're a founder, and when we go into the housing deep dive a little bit later, you'll be able to see these items.
Yeah.
Right?
One thing to kind of note with this too, So the way that we're doing seasons, it's not going to just be like a dump. Here's everything right in the beginning. We're actually going to make it so it's always interesting to like keep playing throughout the whole length of the season, because content is going to continually be added. So you'll just log in next week, and there's going to be new stuff for you to explore and equip and do all this stuff.
Yeah,
So
I'm
same with early
a
access.
wee bit
It's
worried
gonna
about
be
hearing
a
that.
full line continuum.
But that's
content.
because we've been burnt about Destiny.
Yep. And someone asked, can we pet the pets? Absolutely. You can pet the pets.
Brandon,
Also,
how do you
someone
mean?
else asked, sorry if it wasn't clear.
Looks like they're
Yes,
doing
all
Destiny
these packs
seasons,
include
right?
everything before. So if you purchase an Awaken pack, you would get everything inside the
As
initiative.
long as there's a decent story.
It is one
It'd
price
be
to
good
get
stuff.
everything, and as Alex mentioned before, they are upgradable. So if you start on one, you can purchase the other, and you just get the difference. So the rest of these items are pretty much the same.
Oh, you get 2
except
free Wayfinder
you
tokens
do
in this
get
one.
2 free
And the
Wayfinder
tune is
tokens
good,
instead of
aren't they?
one. So as I mentioned
You
before,
get 2
Wayfinder
future
tokens let you unlock a
characters.
current or future Wayfinder. Super cool. Hold on to it. But essentially, when you buy into this pack at $89.99, you do get the choice of
It is
unlocking two
$89 though.
characters besides your starting character
Yeah, what?
instantly.
Yep.
It also does come with the premium Founders reward tower for season
All
2,
about
which
the
means that you will
money,
instantly
money.
unlock
Premium
your character when
Founders
they come
season,
out,
so you get the
as
character
well
straight
as
away
a
first.
exclusive style, their specific weapon, and then 25 tiers.
And then you get some other
I
stuff
wonder who
as
that
well.
silhouette could be.
I know, and then we have
2,250 rune soul,
Oh, so you get some more titles.
which is like
again, some of these additional things, such as
$22
the,
worth of rune silver.
the glyphs, the backgrounds, and the titles. Again, these will come a little bit later.
Original title
It does
and
bring
profile
reward
glyph,
tower.
Wayfinder,
We
and
started
crew
using with
member.
the promised tier content. I don't really understand, but the reward tower will be every season.
And the
So
next
every
one
3
is the
months there
big
will be
boy
a
one.
new
You can
reward
see at the
tower.
bottom that says
If you don't
Exalted after
complete it
Awakened.
During that 3-month season,
Oh, it does.
purchased it, you will have it and you can make it active. So
Yeah.
season
And-
15 comes along, you go, oh crap, I didn't finish my Founder season 1, I'm going to activate it. You can activate it.
Yeah, and kind of cool thing about it as well, more than it just not going away, is how you actually interact with it. So think of it as kind of like a board game system. We'll go into this deeper later, but you're going to have kind of cool choices as you go through that system in itself. It's going to be its own little mini game. Eventually, there's going to be even like hidden pathways and torches that you pull that open up a secret way that you unlock other stuff that you didn't see before.
Yep.
It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool.
Yep. Somebody else asked about having 2 reward towers act at the same time. No, you have to pick one and you can do it. And then somebody else asked another question, but chat is going so fast that I don't remember what it was. And I'm sure we'll come to me. But it was about, we keep saying seasons. They ask, are seasons going away? No. Seasons are essentially our wrapper of when we're introducing new characters, new locations, new quests, new items, new weapons, etc.
Batch-
It is
basically,
not a
patch
thing where it gets
quests?
wiped.
Yep.
It is just essentially how
Yeah.
we're rolling out content.
Yeah, that
every
sounds
3
good as
months.
they're doing it.
Seasons are themed, so your reward tower, for example, for Venomous is themed towards Venomous with some cool items that you can unlock that look like something Venomous would have, as well as some of the additional stories and quests that you'll get throughout the game. So it is not a wipe, it is not a you start again type of thing.
I like
It's
that.
just how we are packaging content.
Speaking of how
Yo,
we're
200
introducing,
people in
the
Twitch.
seasons, you guys saw a little bit of a teaser of the anime at Summer Games Fest. You guys
Have you
might
seen
be
the
seeing
tease of the anime, Dan?
full sequence here.
No, I haven't, mate.
Someone
looks
else asked
tasty,
about
man.
crossplay and cross.
Have to have a look
save.
after
Yeah,
this.
So Wayfinder is fully crossplay and cross.
Fully crossplay and
It's
cross save,
important to
Brandon.
note that if you buy a Founders Pack on PlayStation, for example,
Say,
say
this
you bought your
this gets
$20
better
base
and
pack
better
on
the more I
PlayStation,
speak.
you would then have to purchase a pack to play on.
They're
Steam,
using common sense to make a
But
game.
with the
Yeah, so you
Founders
have
packs, you
access
have to
it.
buy it
In
on
the
the different
future, that's not the
platforms.
case,
But when
right?
the game
You
goes
can
free to
access
play,
it on
obviously,
any device when it
won't
is
be.
free to play. And then all the items from your Founders Pack will travel with you, with the exception of, per the rules of all the first parties, just like every other free-to-play game out there, the currency will stay on the system. So if I'm on
Oh, yeah, that makes-
PlayStation, I buy $30 worth of currency, and I move over to my PC, that $30 won't be there, right? It'll still be on your PlayStation.
But if you bought the items,
Right. If I ended up buying 5 different things to make my Wingrave look
Yeah,
awesome,
that
as soon
makes
as I log
sense.
on my PC, I will have that. So very standard in the industry. Most other games work this way. Just wanted to address that it is fully compatible with cross-play, cross-save. Cool. I'm just looking at any other questions real quick before we move on to the very last one.
Yeah. We didn't mention that we are doing giveaways during this. So, by the way, all of you fancy people in chat, just stick around and keep interacting. We are going to be doing giveaways throughout the course of the stream. So, at the next segment, we will announce the winners. But just by being here, we're going to do a random selection and give away some Founder packs.
Somebody asked what
Boy,
languages
bro.
supported. I think it's 8 total for early access. Don't quote me on that. But again, once the website updates, like 5 minutes-ish, there will actually be an FAQ that has all the languages that are supported there. You can also look on Steam. That list is up to date.
Yes,
Yeah.
and full voice acting and stuff is going to be coming down closer to full release.
Yeah, character
So,
voice acting.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Character voice acting.
That's it. Wrap it up. We got nothing else.
I think that's it.
Better than Final Fantasy,
Do you guys want
Brandon.
to see some anime? Do you guys want to go see the
Telling me you
full
don't enjoy it and just watch the movie.
They didn't show the
like,
Exalted pack, did they?
Anime and everything.
No, they've not scrolled down, have they?
One more that we have to show. We didn't show the final pack.
Yeah, see, even they just
spoilers.
realized.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
They're like, you want to see anime? I was like, where's Exalted?
It's a big deal. Look at people are like giveaway. Yes, we will give away Founders packs. How that will work is we'll run a bot. It'll announce who the winner is. We'll take your information, and as we get closer to actual early access launch, we will send you the key for that platform you can play on. Again, since we can't pre-order, I can't send you a key today. It doesn't exist. But someone said last pack. Let's go.
Well, what's this
They
Exalted?
only thought there was 3, so there we go. So there's a 4th surprise.
Yeah.
Surprise.
And this one has its own video. So,
Yes.
But they did a video for
I'm just gonna shut up
Exalted.
and play it.
Yeah.
Here you go.
Must be good. Here we go.
That's a skin for Kairos?
Looks pretty sick.
Heroic Kairos.
So technically, Kairos is our 7th Wayfinder. So we've
what?
talked before about the Gloom is this really weird
on.
alien energy that's come to this planet and has really twisted and made things super strange.
Is Heroic their
and that's the
versions
reason
of
why you can be
Primes?
in town and see 4 different Winggraves that all look different, that are customized different, play
I told you it was an
different.
Excalibur
You
Prime.
wanted
What
Excalibur
is the
Prime,
version
Jason.
of Kairos
Kairos
that's not
Prime.
the main version you know of Kairos, right? Like we've said before, it's almost like our take on a multiverse. And so this is what we see that as. Kairos will be our very first heroic Wayfinder. He is a completely different Wayfinder. He is not a skin. It is not a persona. You can purchase and level up Kairos.
Oh,
and
they've
heroic
got my
Kairos,
money.
and both of those, that progression applies towards the character archetype progression, which we go into a little bit of detail on the website, so take a look at that. But we're really excited because A, it looks badass, and B, it is an exclusive to this Founders Pack. They will
Permanent
never, ever be
XP
sold
boost
again.
in the-
So this
in
is
the towers.
really solidifies somebody that's
In the
helped us
season
out and
passes.
is along for the journey and making this game
He said
awesome
it's
with
not a
us.
skin, but Excalibur
And
Prime
so
is
we're
technically
really
a
excited
skin.
about him including
No,
an
not
exclusive
really.
die
He's
pack,
his own
an exclusive
Warframe.
style set, and then an exclusive.
Just like any
player
other
die
Prime
pack.
versus regular
So
Warframe.
Kairos.
He has an emote too.
He does have an exclusive email, which is cool. I'm gonna play the video again. I'm gonna do it again.
Bye.
But you can't put his Prime details on a regular frame.
But you can't make a regular Warframe a Prime.
Yeah.
It's not really a skin.
Of course, it's golden.
How else is it going to be Prime? Come on, bro.
I like it. I like that.
One more time. No, I'm just kidding.
I am
So,
pleased that early access is going to be so far away.
$50 is a lot for a Founders Pack, but you are building this alongside
So you can
us.
save
Again,
up.
we welcome you to try out the game during early access with any other tier, and if you feel that it's something
Yep.
that you definitely want to be a part of the ride for, those upgrades are available. But we get that it is an investment for our future, but also for the entire game, and so we appreciate the support.
Permanent
and,
XP boost is quite cool as well for the
so permanent
season
account-based,
passes.
XP booster. What this is something that you can actually activate.
Oh, there's character
for
skins as well.
Whatever reward tower you currently have.
Holy
you
shit,
will
Brandon, look
progress
at the
through a little
helmet for
faster.
Wingrave.
So this is something that you have that's a
That is looking quite spicy.
selected in your inventory. You have it all the time.
Yo,
whichever
I
one
scroll
you
down a
have
bit. Let's have a look at
equipped,
this boy.
Be it season 1, be it season 15, you progress a little bit faster. I think it's
It's
5%.
just the reward tower though.
Just
not,
reward
not
tower.
your main gameplay.
Correct.
So it's
It
not
is
pay to win. It's just the
Correct.
cosmetic reward tower.
It is just the cosmetic reward tower. That's 100% correct. I think
Someone in
it's
chat put pay
5%.
to win.
Steve will be like yes or no when he comes in here a little bit talking about it.
Yep.
Welcome
and we have
to
some
Warframe.
exclusive character style sets. So again, style sets allow you to mix and match. For example, you could take the shoulders with this Wingrave, with the helmet of a different skin, and the boots of a different skin.
I'll tell you what,
they're all
that
mix and
Wingrave
match.
armor looks good, man.
We have one for Wingrave, we have one for Nis, and also for Silo. These are fully
Not a fan of the helmet for
modular
Nis,
in
but I
terms
like
of,
the
you
coat.
can swap in and out. You can also dye them, as I mentioned before.
Individual components as well. We're not just going to release a new skin that just happens to be 2 different colors.
Yep.
You can do that on your own. So you're going to have full freedom to dye and change and make, even if you have the same.
You have all the
armor
freedom to
set
dye.
as another player.
Yep.
You can look completely different with the dyes.
Yep.
So.
This Nis is awesome, by the way, and there's a video that you'll see a little bit later that features it. Actually, it features all of them, I think. But then this one especially, she looks badass. You can't see it here with like her eyes. She looks very cool.
Yeah.
And then again, it features all the other items that we've talked about before. Instead of
this
two
one gives you
Wayfinder
free
tokens, you have 3
fucking
Wayfinder
tokens. Holy
as
shit.
well as full access to the Season 1 reward tower.
3
and
future
the
characters.
Season 2 reward tower.
Kind of huge, man.
4,200 rune silver.
$42 worth of rune silver.
So we have
and you
this
get a precursor
gigantic,
title.
Infographic that is on
I
the
wonder,
website.
though,
Again, it should be live now.
If buying the future reward tower battle pass things gives you the Wayfinder, what are you going to use the coins for?
As well as the
New
reward tower
Wayfinders
section,
afterwards.
as well as the Venomous section. So
Because at launch, Jason, there's 6 Wayfinders, right? Venomous being
that's
one.
pretty much our founders.
So you'd
program.
get Venomous
we're
for
really
free.
excited
Well,
about it.
technically
I know
launch
people
with
have
7
been
because
asking
of
for it,
Kairos
for a long
Prime as
time.
well.
We think it's
So
fair
you'd
in
get
the fact
Kairos
that,
Prime if you bought this one,
$20
Venomous
to
for
get in to help
free, the
build
Season
this,
2 one, which
and
won't be
if
out
you
at
feel like
launch.
you want to be along for this
But
ride
you'll
and that
still
we're
have
really
to
making
go and
strides to
farm
make the game you
Senja.
wanna play,
You'd still
and
have to go and
those
farm
upgrades
the
are
other 2
easily
starters.
Stops you having to grind them.
available.
Yeah.
So,
And upgrades are available all the way up until the last day of
correct.
Founder Season 2.
Correct.
So you basically get 6 months to make that decision. Like, is this a game that I'm going to come back to? I'm going to stick around to be like these guys. Are they full of it? We want you to have that choice.
We
Are
are.
they full of it?
Yeah, so my other notes, I did that whole thing without looking over here, which is pretty good. The only other thing that I have to mention is, language support, which you covered, regional pricing, which actually a fan asked about language
You
support.
got it backwards. You covered languages.
Yeah, give me that
And then
regional pricing.
The other thing that we want to announce, speaking of regional and languages, is Gamescom. So we're very excited since we will be out since we will be out on August 15th. Gamescom is the week after. The team will be there. So if you're at Gamescom, please, we invite all of our European friends to come over and see myself. Alex will be there. Joe Mad will be there, as well as some other members of the development
We
team.
go to Gamescom, boys.
Playing
Take some
alongside of you.
Realm Space business
It'll be a
cards.
really great time. We're really excited about it. For those of you that are over here in the US of A, where it's been 150 degrees every single day, we will also be at PAX West.
USA.
So we will have a community event at PAX West. It does not require you to actually go to PAX West.
Nope.
You do not need a ticket. We will not have a booth. We will have an off-site meet and greet session. We'll have some other really great surprises and some other special guests that aren't on the dev team but are maybe involved in the game. So
It's going to be dope.
Yeah.
If you can try to save some time to be in Seattle, again, you don't need a PAX pass. Try to be there. It's shaping out to be freaking sweet. So
Yep. So come on, get some free drinks and get some food, and it will be
win some stuff.
Win some stuff. We'll have a lot of stuff to give away, which is really cool. And I think that's kind of it. So let's take like 5 minutes. What?
Didn't that's on it? That's the West Coast folks.
Oh
We're not
yeah,
the East Coast folks.
This is bad too because
Yes.
for us New York boys, New York Comic Con. New York Comic Con is October. That's where the October came before. 12th, 13th. I should have written it down, but I didn't.
23.
Yes, 2023. We will have an event there as well. We don't
Wanna
have
see
any
the Venomous
details yet
anime?
specifically what that will look like. It'll be on the show floor and
Someone just put time to create an
but we will be
OnlyFans
having a
account to pay
session
for the
where,
$150
you
pack.
will meet myself and some other members of the development team. I'm gonna make Joe and Steve go because they're both from New York as well. And even though if they might not like it, they might not like it, but we got to go back to New York. So we'll do some signings. We'll see some people. So we'll be on the West Coast. We'll be on the East Coast. Excuse me. There might be.
Yeah, they said the
additional
Founders
shows to
packs are
announce
upgradable, right?
later on, but
So
nothing
like,
just yet.
let's
Those are
say
what we
you
are
get the
confirmed.
launch
So
one, which is like $20.
this game's happening, guys, and
So then
we
is
are
it
really
still
excited that it's
available
happening, and we're
until
excited
free-to-play
that,
launches?
people are
I
gonna be,
presume so,
along
right?
For the ride with us starting.
Yeah.
Should be next year,
August
so
5th
you can
at 12
you can just
noon.
keep upgrading
That
all
is
the
the
way
way
for
to
like
go.
the next
Yes.
7 months or so.
Talk to your ISP. Make sure your download rates are good.
Yeah, so let's take like 5 minutes before we go into the Venomous anime. Let's take a look. Any
But it's better to do it
questions coming
sooner
up?
because
How do I
XP
upgrade
boost.
it? Right on the store. So if you purchase one pack, it will only show you the applicable upgrades in the store. So if you purchase the Initiate pack and you want to go to the Awakening or the Exalted, you'll have those 3 options there, both on PlayStation and on Steam. Again, it's not through our store. It is through PlayStation and it's through Steam.
And it will deduct whatever version of the game that you have right
Yeah,
now,
it'll be the
whichever
price.
Yeah, so it'll be cheaper if you're upgrading.
Yeah. When Xbox, we've discussed additional platforms later on, but at this time we're focusing on PlayStation, who's been an amazing partner for us, as well as being on Steam.
Yep.
Where's the COG title? Maybe in the future? I don't know. No, this is
Yay,
going really
COG.
fast.
Officially,
This is
COG.
going really fast.
What is it, COD?
Oh, do you need PlayStation Plus? Great question. The answer is yes for
Or you
early
said
access,
COG.
because just like
COG
any other
title.
paid premium product on the PlayStation Store, you do need PlayStation Plus to access it. Once we go free to play, that
PlayStation
requirement drops.
Plus.
And that's not on us. That is 100% a PlayStation requirement. That's in line with any other
Oh,
box.
that's a bit
product you
shafting
buy
for Sony, isn't
on
it?
PlayStation. So
Yeah.
PlayStation Plus.
They always
upfront,
do it, don't
once
they?
free to play starts, you do
It's
not.
it's off the
Correct.
perk.
Yeah, there's a little bit cursed,
There
man.
will be benefits for folks in free to play who have PlayStation.
Yes. What is the difference between heroic and normal? My guy, a lot. There's a whole
My guy.
My guy.
My guy.
slash founders. That sounds right. When it's updated.
Speaking of website stuff, for the creators out there, people who are interested in getting on our radar for content, obviously I know everybody's excited for the NDA to drop, Wayfind NDA. You can go to our website right now, playwayfinder.com/press. There is a sign up thing there that will go directly to our creator team to get you on the radar, keep you on our eyes on you for when you do start making content for early access.
Please explain the heroic Kairos versus regular Kairos difference. Good question. So heroic Kairos does have
That's those
increased mod
guys.
capacity right off the
I think
gate.
we're
So it
already
has a little bit
technically
different
in
stats
there.
that allow you to,
Light slow down.
Yeah.
Fly mode.
what we call
Yeah,
our
I think
mods
we
are called
are.
echoes. Right off the bat, someone else asked if it's available. No, heroic Kairos will never be available outside these packs. He is not earnable.
So
inside
he
the game.
literally is
It is really a thank
Excalibur
you to the
Prime.
people that are here that are helping us build the game. Will there be South America servers and Oceanic servers? So our server system works that there is one giant mega server, essentially. You log in to play the game, just like a lot of other games that you might find in the genre, and it will automatically redirect you to the best server. If you pair up with somebody from America and you're in Australia, it'll try to do the math to figure out the difference and find somewhere in between, but you do not select a specific server. The game will be available worldwide, barring any geopolitical sanctions.
Kind of
but,
excited,
the
boys, I'm not
servers
gonna
will
lie.
essentially be smart enough to figure out where you are.
Looking
and
good,
find the best
man.
available for you.
And the social system too, everybody will have a unique social tag.
Yep.
It's like
Got the
any other
reward tab
crossplay.
page. I haven't got the
So
founders
if you do
packs.
have another friend on a different side of the world, you
Founder.
can get into a party and you can go play the game together.
Yep.
Yeah, the
And I only
website's
buy
up
these
to date
packs
now.
on the PlayStation Store on
At least
Steam.
it's easy to tell
there's no
people what
Wayfinder
this
store
game
that
is.
exists now.
So they've got the
because I'm owning
prices
money, but
in
I
pounds on the
don't do it.
website.
Crap. If anybody from our
£14
studio
for
asks
base.
Venmo, just
It is
£33 for
send me a
Initiate,
screenshot
Yeah.
in Discord.
£60 for Awakened,
Okay, so I
and
think that's
then
pretty much it. We're gonna wrap
$99
it up.
for
Well,
Exalted.
I'm going to wrap it up. Alex is going to be here. Once again, I want to thank everybody for tuning in.
Sounds a
and
lot
just
better in
your
pounds
interest
than
in
it
the
does
game.
dollars,
Behind me is an
boys.
incredibly
It does,
talented
yeah.
developers who are passionate about bringing this game out. We're making a game that we want to play, that we know other players want to play, and this is a two-way conversation. This is literally the start of this adventure, and we're really excited, and we hope that you choose to be along with us. The proof will be in the pudding as we continue to work towards full release, and as we make the game the best game it could possibly be. So,
Cool. Let's watch some anime.
let's watch some anime. When we come
Let's
back to
watch
the
some
anime,
anime.
Alex will have the name of the very first winner. The very first person will be getting a base Founders Pack,
Yep.
which is pretty awesome. And we're going to do 2 more giveaways. So I'm going to run that bot as soon as I leave here. Let's start this anime. Thank you for me.
Bye, AJ.
Bye. Alex,
Bye,
take
AJ.
over.
Casting some spells.
Half the Shadow
Magic
Nation must be here.
Spells and
This
shit.
was honest the most dangerous magic on the planet. I'd be celebrating too.
Shit.
Then pour the drinks, Tox. We're taking it home. To the maze.
There is an old entrance up top, but it's probably unreachable.
You're joking, right?
What the hell happened here?
Look at the burn marks.
Eldrin Blades. Oh no, she's here.
Let's say hello.
Ven, wait!
That was a warning shot, Nis. You only get one. Why'd you come back here? Feeling homesick?
This power is a curse. I'm taking it away from here.
Not happening.
I'm gonna presume this is like the animation that kickstarts season
Power
1
could
off.
change everything for the maze.
I'm gonna say so.
No.
Liking the music.
Animations are really good as well.
Holy shit.
Oh, that explains how the dungeon got populated.
Cat fight. Lol.
You saved me. Why?
I need you to help me fix this.
I don't think there's any fixing that. Tasty.
Very nice.
We're back. What'd you guys think? Pretty cool, right?
Mike's too far away from him.
Yeah, can't hear him.
I'm freaking so dope for you guys to see the next one coming out too.
Oh no, they need a different
We are
mic.
joined by two new faces. I'm so excited you guys.
You need some of those clip-on mics.
So, Kevin, Jake, please introduce yourselves. What do you guys do?
Hey, I'm Kevin Powell. I'm a senior systems designer, and I work on player-side combat. So that's abilities, weapons.
Oh yeah, they're gonna show venomous gameplay now, aren't they?
I also work on combat. I mostly work on player side, but I also do a couple bosses as well. So, you know, playing both sides.
Fantastic. So you guys both had a fairly large hand, and we'll talk into how that dynamic shifted over time. But in Venomous, so Venomous is the big kind of star character for Founder Season 1. So we're just gonna kind of show some live gameplay, talk about the abilities, answer some questions, talk about like what her backstory is, who she is, what she's about, and I think everybody got a little bit of a taste of her kind of edginess in that anime.
Kind of funny
so
in the
let's dive
anime.
into that a little bit more.
You went,
go for some
you only
gameplay.
get one shot, like one warning shot.
So here we go.
But then
We got
Nis
this.
sliced the
We're piloting and
rifle,
talking at the
so
same
she could
time.
only shoot the one anyway.
This is Venomous with her base coloring and stature, but what are those tubes coming out of her? Who is Venomous? What she's all about?
Yeah, so Venomous, she is a assassin for a place called the Maze within the game, and so really, you know, a lot of the information we've kind of given out so far. I mean, you just saw the anime and everything. She's pretty nimble and quick. She uses poisons and other things in her arsenal, and yeah, she was an assassin for the Maze, and so yeah, just kind of learning more about her and you know what she does with her knowledge of alchemy and stuff like that. Seems like she'll be a really good addition to.
Jason, are you still going as Silo, or are you going with someone you don't have to aim?
And so, what kind of role if she's?
I'm gonna go with Silo because none of you gits can support properly.
But you can't aim properly either.
Echoes, but like, what niche would you?
I'd have to aim. I'm not playing Venomous.
She's kind of like the mirror to Wingcraft, so she's a healer, but she's more of a damage-oriented healer. And
Damage-oriented.
Winggrave, she doesn't really focus on protection, and she doesn't focus.
Just to be clear, it's August next year this game releases, right?
Oh, it's this year, man.
Yeah, but when the early access ends, I mean.
No, early access ends like January.
Oh, right.
They said it's 3 months per season, with the first season starting in August. And then there's a season 2 for Founders, which will be 3 months again. And then it will be free to play full launch. So it'll be like January, February.
And it can buff her other abilities. So poison stacks up to 5 times, and if you hit an enemy that already has max stacks of poison, it creates a little poison cloud underneath, which you can see right there. Which
up the
also
reload.
She's got
them and
no. She's got the same reload mechanic as Silo. That's pretty neat.
Just the rifle mechanic, I think, Jason.
There's a little bit of a cooldown, so you
Oh
can
yeah, I think you're right.
reaction create 20 million poison clouds, but it is kind of a she builds over time, and eventually the whole screen's filled with poison.
Cool. So we do want to go, and I'm trying to survive these onslaught at the moment. But she has 4 abilities, so each Wayfinder, and we did change a little bit how you can choose abilities while you're playing the game and as you're leveling up. But let's kind of dive in. What is her first ability? So this one that we're playing on right here. What does this guy do?
So this is called Transfusion, and it's her main healing ability. It logs
Often
on
to strike.
to all enemies in front of her in kind of a wider area, and sends out little needles towards them. And when they hit enemies, they send
Literally a
out healing
wambulance,
bursts
man.
towards nearby allies and yourself.
Wham!
And they can also apply healing over time if the enemy has poison as well. So
Very cool. So you're all about synergizing.
What's the rifle
you
mechanic? If you get
stacks on,
the
and
good
how do the
reload, you
stacks
do more
actually work?
damage.
That's more for passive. So how do you actually get those poison stats on?
It's a bit more complicated than that.
So you, she
I think
applies stacks of poison
for starters, obviously, your
whenever
reload
she
is faster,
attacks enemies.
but then
So,
you see that
regardless of whatever
in the
weapon
corner
you're
there
using,
at the bottom, there's
she
like a
still
little
provides those,
recharges
stacks of
thing.
poison
Yeah,
to,
that's your weapon
any
ability.
enemies that you're hitting with your,
Yeah, I
with your
think
weapon.
it
So,
also charges
her main
that.
weapon is, Nightshade. But,
Or it increases
she
your
uses,
critical hit chance or something, and the
dual
more
wield,
crits you have, the
daggers
more
or sword and shield.
it charges
Whenever
that.
she hits those
Something to that
enemies, she
effect.
can still apply stacks of poison. So
it doesn't have to be exclusive to guns, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
So let's actually take a look at these abilities a little bit closer. Why not? So go to the ability section, and you will have the ability to actually level these up and make them more powerful versions. And
Increase damage by 15%, healing by 50.
Deck out everything.
Buys an
but you
additional
do
2
wanna make
homing
some
needle.
tactical decisions about how you're actually going to do it. Yeah. These abilities. So that's Transfusion. How about this guy? What's Vampiric Blast?
Healing,
So
when
Vampiric
hitting a
Blast,
cloud causes
sends out
direct
a
damage.
canister which absorbs
Players are healed over
nearby
time
poison
based on the number
clouds,
of clouds
and the radius around it, and then damages enemies around it.
Heals sound pretty
allies
good on
around
this
it,
character, actually.
And that amount scales based on the number
Brandon's a
of
bit of a
poison
scrub, so he
clouds
needs extra
that
healing.
are absorbed. So you can see that one. There was no poison.
I don't
clouds
need healing when I
absorbed.
play Wingrave.
You say used the next ability we'll talk about in a second.
Fallen Ebb.
For passive to apply some.
Not for
poison
me.
around. It would absorb those and do more damage and look a little bit cooler. Have that
Cool.
edgy skull.
Yeah. Let's actually combo that with her third ability.
Oh, Brandon, look who it is.
So third ability.
The man who
using
steals your
the
coins.
Thrusters. What are these? How do these
Keys,
work?
I should say.
And how is it going to change up your gameplay?
Yeah.
See, hold
Venom
on one
Thrusters
sec.
is-
I gotta
is really
refresh
cool.
on a bit
That was
delayed.
Kind of one of the first abilities.
I was gonna say, you was on about memory keys. I was like, huh?
Because it's kind
Oh, yeah.
like just
That goes
her-
with the
trickster.
bozo.
He
in
is a
there.
bozo, man.
Yeah,
character,
absolutely. Yeah, we
being
actually
able to go
scammed
around
hard.
and use these poison thrusters that she has on her wrist to maneuver around.
You see,
while
if I were him,
fighting.
I'd just be focusing on the loot goblin. I
felt
wouldn't be
like it was
bothered
really
showing
cool
off
idea.
abilities.
And
I'd be
so,
like, nah, I gotta kill the loot
when
goblin
when
first.
she does that, she leaves behind those poison clouds, and so you can kind of see how this mechanic works in with the rest of the abilities in her kit. And so, everything is kind of built around, putting these poison clouds out and then absorbing them through your canister, and then, causing big explosions.
Loot goblin
that
is a bit
cause
fucking
more
tanky,
poison.
isn't he?
So, yeah, this one, it's really fun. There's a bunch of iterations with this one, but yeah.
Before he died, I was going to use the ultimate right as he died. Oh, well, couldn't quite get there. But let's blow up this chest. What is her ultimate?
So her ultimate is called Last Deep Breath.
Increase damage by 10%. Allies in the
it
area of the
is,
explosion are healed over time.
Relatively straightforward.
The ult
She
builds
just
10% faster.
Does a huge explosion that does a lot of damage and healing in an area, but the kind of added wrinkle to it is that it applies an empowered form of her poison, which breaks the stack limit for her normal poison. So because everything scales damage-wise and it's in terms of number of poison clouds spawn, so on and so forth, breaking that stack limit can really give her a moment of power.
It's a huge fucking poison cloud, essentially.
Powerful healing. So
very cool. So let's
Pretty
see
much.
what it looks like in action.
Oh, actually, Brandon, look at the
Cutscene.
dagger on her
Oh,
waist there, mate.
Fantastic.
That's a skin for the Gloom dagger.
All right.
Got a little
you
eyeball
did
in it.
mention a little bit earlier, Kevin, on
That's like Battle Pass.
the weapons.
Yeah.
So each season there is
That's looking quite nice, to be fair.
Because if you remember, the blade doesn't look like that when we first get it.
Playstyle and kind of kit for each Wayfinder that it's coming out with. So you mentioned that hers is Nightshade, which is equipped right now. What can you tell us a little bit about Nightshade and what makes it different from some other rifles out there?
Yeah. So Nightshade is Vin's signature weapon, obviously. And so the cool thing about this one is the weapon abilities. Every weapon has a different weapon ability, and so for Nightshade, this weapon ability is really cool because it kind of.
It's going to be worth testing different weapons just because of the ability, boys.
With it in this ability, so once you activate this with Wyvern's Fury,
A little bit like Guild Wars.
all your shots will apply a stack of poison, and so it's really cool being able to have that sort of that damage, that poison damage, even if you aren't playing as Venomous. You'll be able to have
I am very confused why you said a little bit like Guild Wars.
With you in your kit, regardless if you're using.
Well, with Guild Wars, when you have the weapons determine your active abilities.
No, but in Wayfinder, there's like 5 versions of the rifle, and each one has a different queue is what it is in this.
That's pretty cool. I mean, still very emulative, but...
Yeah, but when you're firing normally, you go in 3-shot bursts, which applies 3 stacks of poison. So that solves like a lot of issues that she can, not issues, but like the friction that's inherent with her and using rifles, which is she wants to hit lots of targets very fast, and they can be sometimes slow. And Nightshade helps her out in that way. And then when you go full auto, I mean, you can fully stack an enemy in like a quarter of a second. It's very cool.
Yeah, really good for single target damage. Yeah, especially good for boss fights, stuff like that.
Very cool. All right. Well, I think that's kind of everything we have about her. I want to take a couple minutes to answer some questions from chat live. So keep an eye on there if there's any questions that pop out that you think you want to do. The damage is nuts. I can confirm. Again, this is a pre-launch version of the game. Balances will happen.
Early access.
Yes. So, do keep that in mind. But yes.
How did the mic go back to being so shit?
I know.
This is the most confusing microphone I've ever seen, man.
The first winner. Who is our lucky winner for the base edition of our Founders Pack? And drum roll, please. It looks like Vigi01, VIJI01.
Vigio.
If you are here in chat, say something to say it's you. And the man, the myth, the legend, AJ.
Hey, Callum, say it's you.
To make sure you get that key. Again,
I'm Vigio.
Keys aren't purchasable right now. It will be on August 15th, but we'll make sure you're taken care of, and you will have the base edition of the game. Congratulations. We got a couple more to come, so please stick around. But let's, holy crap, the chat just exploded. But answer some questions. Put some questions out there.
This mic is bipolar, man.
It's going so fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't know what it wants to do, does it?
Can't confirm.
Talked about, so she's more of like that support, but she's also high DPS.
Yeah,
got the backstory, got the abilities. We are going to be doing the next tier of.
They should send
right
Rebecca.
This, so here we go.
Mail saying, "Can we borrow your mic?"
Yeah, I mean,
what Space Mom?
Yeah.
Is, so, kind of uniquely amongst a lot of characters, she's really good with different weapon types. So she's made, her signature weapon's rifle, but I actually play with daggers usually.
Will there be a trade in the game? Well, what do you mean?
Venom daggers?
Like a trade system where you can trade some other players?
They're not her signature weapon, but in spirit.
Yeah, which is actually a huge part of this game. It's just like, yes, there's going to be a signature weapon. Yes, there's going to be a Wayfinder. But the whole idea of being able to mix and match whatever your playstyle is and give you that agency is really kind of the core essence of the game, and in addition to just collecting all the weapons that are out there. But yeah, so you're absolutely not locked into playing with a rifle or
we have prices on a date. Oh my god, I'm so happy I could dry instead of cry. Oh, there you go, another edited.
So
Rip.
Yeah, no, that's daggers in general, especially the parry. I love parries and perfect parries and dodging and not. But there was a question about her weapon being acquirable outside of the battle pass end of the period, which yes, resounding yes. If you ever want to, as kind of being that whole point of being free and fair, anything that is gameplay related, you can absolutely acquire for free. Any player in the game can do that.
Except for
to go find
Iris
bosses. There's going to be a material codex to be able to help you track down where those components are. you can get those and you can unlock it regardless if you're here for Founders or 2 years down the line that you joined the game. Anything that's gameplay related, you can get, whether it's a Wayfinder, a weapon.
I'm a little bit surprised that they did the same thing as Warframe. I thought it wasn't like received all that well with Warframe when they did Excalibur Prime.
How many poison tech?
Well,
I like it when it happened.
only by the salty people who weren't part of the founding, so there's a lot of FOMO. But you know, that's what drives people to commit to founders packs in the first place. You know, if it didn't take that level of commitment, then you wouldn't put the cash down now if you knew you could just do it later.
You can understand what's going on, and so
Well, it gives me time to sell my CS skins.
You know, debuffs and stuff that show
But
up.
I think it's also why it's important that they make the character functionally identical to the first one, because it would be kind of lame if it was just a skin. There needs to be some real incentive, but where it's not enough of an incentive to actually make you really sad if you missed out. Like, if you don't like this character, you're not going to like their Prime version.
I wonder if it's the same in, like as in Warframe then, where it's just the same character but higher stats.
It's more important that they have poison than exactly how many stacks of poison they have on.
I think Excalibur Prime doesn't really have high stats. He just got, I think he's got slightly different animations and whatnot, but that's about it.
Sure, yeah. And again, going back to kind of what you mentioned, Jake, the feedback and the upvote, essentially, feature upvote is how we're going to be doing that. If there is enough, voice from the community that they really want something's not clear, they need to have, a little bit of help.
Interesting that they picked Kairos, though.
Want that feedback, and we're listening to it. So please, you won't have to make a new post every time, but just like go into that website, see what people are saying. If you agree with it, just click the thumb up button. That's all you got to do. And that's essentially how we're going to prioritize actually making those changes. So we have an action plan in place to actually say, we're listening to feedback and act upon it. So please do that. But yeah, so I think that is what we got for Venomous, everybody. And we are, say, in 5 minutes, we're about to do a transition. If you're sticking around, we are going to give away our next level, which is the initiative patch of the Founders Pack. So please stick around. We'll announce that here after this next segment. But we're going to start jumping into housing. I think some people are excited.
They're talking about player housing next.
Thank you very
but then
much,
you've got
guys.
the developer
We're
diary.
going to be doing lots of dev streams in the new
Is
studio
like a
with
developer
these folks,
diary even
going all the way
necessary
through
considering all this other information?
So looking forward to that as well. So
Cool, me too.
Thanks, guys.
Or am I off the perk for saying
Lord
that?
knows.
You tell him that, lad. Well, I'm happy to hear is that we're about to confirm us.
So what makes the reward tower unique is that it's more than just a linear progression of reward taking. It's a bit of an adventure.
Honestly, no combat in this game. Just want to own a house.
And as you earn keys,
House Finder.
you're going to be able to hit switches,
Honestly.
solve little puzzles, get little
What's that
bonus
game?
rewards.
House Flipper.
One great thing that our reward tower lets you do is when you purchase it, it stays with your account. So unlike other free-to-play systems where once you've bought the Battle Pass, if you don't have the time to finish it, it just goes away. That never feels good. It'll always be there for you when you come back.
So they're saying battle passes are permanent?
Yes.
Or did I miss? Okay, fantastic.
Yeah, battle passes are permanent gun. Once you own it,
We're back.
forever.
Hi, everybody.
Excellent.
So we are now
That's always
joined
really
by-
annoying.
I'll put it right in front of your face. Put it up here for you guys. I hear there's
Straight
a
in his
little bit
face.
of
He is the
sound
mic now.
adjustment. Let me see if I can get that done on the fly. But please,
That's where it needs to
Steve,
be.
please introduce yourselves. And,
Right in the guy's face.
Tell us a little bit about
Yeah.
the team.
Yeah, I'm Steve Mederer. I'm the game director.
And I'm Elise. I'm the feature lead for housing.
It's bad when Alex has to like lean forward there
Should help
while he's wearing glasses to see.
issues that we were having. So keep us posted. Well, fantastic. I know a lot of people have been really excited to get their hands on housing specifically. We've been talking about it forever, but we've never actually had a chance to show it in person. So we're gonna just
What you gonna
jump
unlock
straight
first in your house,
into
Brandon?
A little bit of the pre-design by
The crux.
Oh.
Your feng shui is much better than mine, but let's see what we can pull up here.
Brandon going all
actually,
out.
Do a little bit of an introduction while we get over to
One thing,
housing.
one thing I
Let's
wanted
see,
to
let's look at back garden.
mention, because I saw a lot of questions in chat. I'm not sure if we answered it while I was walking over here, but the signature weapons that you can get right away, you can also earn those in game. They're not tied specifically to buying it. So just to answer that question because I saw that come up a bunch. So.
Yeah, no, we did cover that
Cool.
one right as we were walking over. But yeah, again, same. So anything that's gameplay affecting, we will make sure. Free players, free and fair from the.
Got a keycap.
philosophy.
What is that
It works with
keycap, man?
Warframe, It's gonna work here. So.
Oh yeah.
That must be
We're gonna
awkward to
load up
press for
housing here
escape.
and actually show off our first little transition of Heroic Kairos for people that are excited to see him for the first time.
It's Stranger Things.
And then, so at least
Looks a
what
bit like the
exactly
Demogorgon.
is the housing feature lead as far as just like a position of the company and like how did this whole package get worked into the game?
Sure, yeah.
initially?
Housing is always something that's been on the roadmap for Wayfinder, and so we basically needed somebody on the team to be spearheading the development for that. So I took over as the feature lead on that, and basically what that means is I get to work with people from all different departments across the team here at Airship to figure out what the goals for housing are going to be, so what we're building towards, what we feel like we want to create for it, and then how we actually execute that and actually build that in-game together.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and there's a lot of really cool systems that we're going to show off here for that level of customization and player expression. So we're loading into the loading screen right now.
YouTube
so
actually
what is
sent
this
us an
first,
email to say that we were live with
first
the
view
live stream.
of housing that we're going to see here.
Of the day.
So this is what you're going to be able to access during the founder seasons, and this is your apartment.
Oh, here we go, Brandon. We got apartments.
Let's go.
You get a
it's
free
time.
apartment.
And it's
Oh,
essentially like
look at that.
So your room at the inn.
Looks nice, that lot.
And this is your space.
This is where the true gameplay is at.
Customize it with all kinds of different cosmetic items and some gameplay.
I'm not gonna lie, I expected the owl statue to be a bit bigger though.
But as you can see, as you're running around, you have a lot of control over where
Just as
you're
all.
placing things, how you want to decorate things. And again, this is just the first step in the housing system at this point. So we're really looking forward towards building on the framework that we've put together here for it, and what we're going to be working up towards in the future, which eventually will lead into full houses players can create inside of neighborhood levels, where they can kind of create a community together inside of those levels.
Sweet. Yeah. No. So.
Now that's
again,
interesting.
like,
Why has that
this
thing got a timer on
is-
it?
Everything that we see except for like the floor and the walls right here is purely up to player customization. So like even the things on the shelves, it just comes as a base, schematic, and then it's up
You
to
see
the
that?
player
A 3-hour
to
timer.
outfit everything.
Oh, yeah.
Pet their cute little pets that
It's locked as well. I don't know what that means.
So
Can't use it for
we're
that.
actually going to be
timer.
showing this off live for everybody in chat.
Unless
right now.
it
But
grants
first,
some
let's
kind of
announce
buff
the
or
winner
something.
For the second
I
Founders
don't
Pack.
know.
So this is again for.
I might be just chatting absolute
initiate
waffle.
level of the Founders Pack, and that goes out to Mavis Magius. Mavis Congratulations.
Yay, congrats, Mavis.
So again, you won't have access to it immediately, but we will send you a DM and make sure you are all set on the 15th. But let's just dive in and show people how you're going to be able to make your own little house, shall we?
Yeah, so we've got, the nice setup that's been played so far, and then we're going to go through and reset it.
Brandon's gonna
and
spend
show
all his
you
time on this.
How you can customize your house with the different items we have available.
Oh, so this is the real end game concept?
Can't afford a house in Final
Goodbye,
Fantasy, so he gets one in Wayfinder.
Alright, so
That's
we're
a
gonna
bit
have
too
full
real, though.
inventory, and there's a bunch of different tabs and things that we're going through. So what's this first tab that we're looking at right now?
So this is essentially your cosmetic items. So this is the decor category, so things like beds, tables, chairs.
They said they want to eventually make it like a
We have some
like
lighting
a
you can use to
a
customize
guild,
and
but
actually change up
like a
how the
community
space is lit.
type thing.
Smaller
Like whole loads of
decorative
like different
items
apartments in a
and other
neighborhood.
items like we were just
They
talking
could
about.
eventually do like a whole guild house, couldn't they?
And some wall decor too. So we'll run through each of these categories, I think, in a second here.
Yeah. And then what are the grids? I'm seeing like grids show up, and I'm able to rotate and I'm able to kind of customize how that works.
Yeah, so you have
It's Sims.
placement of these items, so you can rotate them. You can
Jason's already getting a boner.
we have a grid snap system.
I don't know if you've ever seen the Rain Dogs Guild Hall in Warframe or my ship, you would know that I just decorated it once rather crappily and never finished the job and never went back to that aspect of it. It's really nice that they have this though, because I imagine there will be a lot of players that do like this sort of thing and are going to make really pretty houses and so on. You're going to have to do it for our thumbnails, so good luck.
Wall placement, ceiling.
That's Brandon's
some
job.
Things, some things you can place on surfaces, like on top of a barrel or on a shelf.
Yo, you can
In
put the
future,
cup
it's
on top
also
of the
when I asked
barrel?
question about size, so yeah, this is-
Brandon's mind has been blown.
This is the-
You
Oh,
can
this
place
is
items
big.
on items?
And it's interior only. We're going to be talking a little more about neighborhoods later, but once we get to that, you'll have exterior spaces also, so you'll be able to have exterior decorations as well.
And you can place the books on a shelf.
Yeah, you'll be able to get bigger houses, which come with more benefits than just more space to decorate, which we'll get into.
But it's actually looking better than what I thought it'd be, you know.
Alright, so now going through
Housing
the
system.
options that we have here.
Yeah, I just thought you put like a bookcase down or something. You're telling me I can actually put the individual books in the case?
You can put the individual books in the case, man.
This is a game right here.
Pots and pans right next to where you go to sleep. Midnight snacks. That's a thing. But looks like we have some more interesting tabs maybe along the line. So artifacts. What are artifacts?
Yeah. So outside of just cosmetic decorations, there are also artifacts. Anything that comes with power is going to be earnable in game. It's not something that you would buy on the store. So most artifacts come from bosses. So and they come with a power. So if you place them in your house, you'll actually add the power to a pool, and you'll be able to equip artifact powers, sort of like the ecosystem, based on the size of your house. So getting a bigger house lets you.
There you go, Jason. Looks like you will be customizing your house more than once.
Stuff like this Grand Deceiver artifact, you get more gold, and so if you activate that, you'll be getting more gold. They're more like the E-type echoes that we've had before, or we're like the boss ones. If you've played in the betas, you've seen those. They have more effects than just stats. So they'll be more similar to that. Some of them will have they'll have different costs and different power. Some will be better for groups, some are better for solo. And you'll be able to swap those even if you're not in your house, so you can kind of set up your loadout based on.
As long as they've been placed in your house, you can just swap them on the go.
Doing a greed run, get extra gold even from the gold Grand Deceiver. So there's a lot of customization there.
Sweet. So those will continue to expand as like the bosses expand and the world and other events and other things too. Very cool.
Yeah.
And then trophies,
there's the thing of the
trophies
time.
differ from artifacts.
Yeah. So trophies,
grants one skeleton key
like
per day.
A mix between artifacts and just cosmetic decorations. A lot of them are fun.
Well, there's your motivation for your daily login.
But a lot of them will have an effect in your house. So, for example,
which is a good one.
Like the memory echo. Yeah, that one, for example. So if you have this in your house, you can interact with it once a day to get some memory fragments. There'll be different interactables and stuff. They'll have fun animations.
I actually really like that.
They'll look cool, and you can also interact with them different ways for different effects. So, getting these in your house, let's use that one today already.
The thing is, it's going to be a struggle, I think, to make your house look both nice and practical.
That's all earnable in-game. So this trickster chest, you might see a trickster while you're doing runs randomly.
Practical.
Use trickster
in gaming.
To get a roll in the dungeon, and trickster keys, again, all earnable.
As if Callum's house isn't just going to be all the activatable items on the floor.
My shit is going to be in the floor, mate.
Your house as well. So a lot of stuff like that.
Very cool.
Like in a row, not even in a neat row.
Continue to expand over time. Kind of what cadence do we expect? Kind of like
buffs once per day as well.
When it comes to seasons.
So there's going to be a good amount of cosmetic items that come every season that we're going to create for the decor section. Some of those might be tied to events in game as well. So if we do holiday events or anything like that in the future, and then same.
You know what, Brandon?
And trophies, we plan to
I like the housing system, mate. Like it.
Season, again, especially for things like trophies.
I'm glad you do. It's looking like some top tier stuff.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's one that I'm excited about that's in Founder Season 1 that I won't say anything about, but just know that I'm excited about one of them.
Okay.
So,
I'm curious. I don't even know which one you're talking about.
There's a lot of cool ones, but one I'm extra excited about.
All right, so the ones that we really wanted to show off for the show, there's going to be pets. Right now, it's only limited, right? So right now you are going to have pets, and we're going to show off the rhyme.
So pets.
You can pet the pets.
And with this being a live service,
unbelievable.
We've got a lot of plans right now. The pets that you can acquire, you can place them in your house, and they'll hang out with you and be really cute. Over time, we want to have them be able to follow you around, take them out of your house. But version 1, placeable in the house, so they're like really cute house pets.
Very cool.
Yeah, but we do plan on expanding upon that in the future.
Yeah, and I think everybody wants pets. I mean,
Yes.
I know I really do.
Yes.
So I think we wanted to get them in as soon as I think they add a lot of character and fun to your apartment too.
And we are going to add animations for like your character bending down and interacting with the pets as well.
Absolutely,
Okay.
yes, absolutely. Definitely petting is on the radar.
Mm-hmm.
It's super important.
Very cool. And then, so talked about pets. taking some life outside of your housing. What about to the housing? What do we expect changing to, you know, the structure of, you know, different rooms, locations, inside, outside, neighborhoods? What can we talk about there?
So one of the big things we want to add just in general is more levels of customization. So, you know, right now you have all the items you can place, but a big thing would be to customize the surfaces throughout your space. So floor materials, wallpapers, things like that, really to give you that extra level of customization. And then long term, we talked about this a little bit, but this is just the first step right now. So the next big step is moving into a full neighborhood level, where you're going to be able to purchase your own plot of land.
You're gonna walk into your house, Brandon. Sit down when you're having a
This is
meeting.
sounding too good. Are you gonna break and enter into my house?
Yeah.
Different houses that
I like that.
different visuals to choose from, probably have different room configurations, and they're going to get larger, you know, as you progress in the housing system longer term too.
Get larger
And yeah,
houses.
you
And
know, if you have friends and you both go check out a neighborhood together, you can have plots next to each other. So
oh,
when
Brandon,
you
we could have houses next to each other,
go
mate.
to your house, you'll see.
Oh, yo, we could be neighbors.
Yeah, we can be neighbors.
Not a chance I'm having a house next to you.
Oh, we could all get houses next to each other. Oh, how wholesome would that
We
be?
could have matching windows, Dan.
see other people.
I ain't trusting you, mate.
Matching windows, mate.
You know, neighborhood quests, work with your neighborhood to like meet certain
Discord
goals.
messages, don't come to your
And
house
with
tomorrow.
Artifact system, another thing that we're planning is to have basically like a friend artifact slot in your house, so a friend could leave an artifact for you in your house that you can activate.
Wait, you can actually do wholesome things for each other.
No, that's not for us.
Share artifacts.
Oh.
That kind of, you know, work
Do my eyes deceive me, or do I have an ad popping in on my full screen video?
That's awesome.
Probably have an ad knowing Twitch.
Let's see.
That is very sad that that's going to my YouTube recording.
Anything about guild neighborhoods at this point, or is it still too soon?
Anyone want hay fever medicine?
That's going to basically be an evolution.
Depends what brand it is, though.
So,
Claritin.
not too many details.
Oh,
to share
nah,
on
it doesn't
right
sound
now,
too
other
good.
than,
Nah, it sounds like trash, mate. That's what they get for showing me ads. Anyone out there sells Claritin, we don't want your sponsorship.
That's what our main focus is right now.
Being declared.
Well, again,
Realm Space is going into war against Claritin, hay fever tablets.
Increments and stuff for everything in there.
Fexafenadine is the way.
That is absolutely
yes.
Oh, jukebox,
So
yes,
that would
that's
be an example
needed.
Of a trophy. That's something that you can interact with, and it has an effect other than just being.
We can have dance parties at Dan's house in Wayfinder.
songs to play, like those awesome ones
Not
where
a chance.
you get into the-
Oh, yo, club night on Wayfinder.
Club night in Dan's.
That's Club 7.
Oh my goodness, dude, I haven't heard them in
So I do
years.
want to give a shout out. We're getting close before we jump into the dev diary. We are going to be giving away one more founders pack.
I'm actually
to everybody who is
looking
joining
forward
us
to playing
here. I
around
can't
with this.
believe how many thousands of you are literally watching us live, which is a little nerve wracking.
I bet Dan wins this
Thank
pack.
you guys. So we're actually giving out
I
the
hope so.
Exalted pack. So if
You're giving an
anybody
Exalted
wants
pack,
to
holy
have
shit.
an opportunity to
It's like
win
the
highest
£100 one,
tier
isn't it?
Founders pack. Please be sticking around to the end of the show. We're going to announce that here in just a moment. So please be in chat, confirm. I'm going to leave it to
Be in
AJ
chat. Do I have to type
roll that
in
here
the
any
Twitch
second,
chat?
But
I would have thought so.
final
I'm gonna put a face just in case. I've actually tabbed out for the
close
stream
us
just to
out
put
here,
a face.
because we are going to go into the dev diary, which is a nice kind of end cap to everything.
Just
but
in case,
thank
boys, you never
so
know.
much for everybody who's tuned in live, has been following this project, that has been waiting for the date. It is there. It is.
How do I?
August
It's not
15th.
letting me
You're
type in
just
chat. I
tuning
don't know
in
why.
right now, 12 p.m. Central Time. You won't be able to pre-purchase it, but you will be able to get into.
12 p.m. what
As soon
time?
as it lives at 12 o'clock Central Time.
12
Download
o'clock
it,
C.
and you'll boot right in. It's going to be 2 seasons: Founder Season 1, Founder Season 2, and then we're going to be going into free to play after early access. Please go take a look at the website. It should be live now. That you can
12
see
Central
all the
Time
different
is 6 p.m. for
breakdowns
us.
of the different founders packs.
Or
what's
6 a.m.
included. Please join our Discord if you have questions. I really try to live in there as much
In
as I
what,
can.
6 a.m.
Feel free to DM
GMT?
me, ask
Well, that's what I'm
questions,
saying.
community
6
to
a.m.
community,
for us, or it's either 6 a.m. or 6 p.m.
any questions
Because he
that
just
you
said
might
12
have if it's their first time seeing the
Central
game.
Time. That could be 12 midnight or
Kinda mentioned it
12 during the
earlier,
day, you
but
know.
a huge thank you to our partner.
Usually that means
HyperX.
during the day.
Again,
It'll be 6 p.m.
amazing
for us then.
microphone, the keyboard I'm playing on right now. My
Not too bad.
These wireless headphones last for like 300 hours, and I just
Wait.
never have to charge them. I can go
15 for
downstairs
them, though.
and everything. So
The
thank you very
Borderlands
much for
movie's
them
coming
helping
out
us
on the
out
9th
and
of August
outfit
next year,
our
Brandon.
Upcoming stream, a stream room in
Oh,
our
trailer
studio,
or just
which
an
I'm super
announcement?
No,
excited to
it's
do,
actually
here
releasing
very
in
soon.
the cinema
And
on the
then
9th of
at
August
the
next
upcoming
year.
events. So
I mean, isn't like have they
PAX
shown off a trailer
No,
for
they
it?
just announced it.
Oh, okay. So one film not to go watch.
these products and try it for yourselves. But they've been
If man's
amazing
been
partners,
burnt by
and,
Borderlands 3 too many times.
You reckon I should put that in my script? Release time 12 p.m.
Yeah.
We are ready for the final
More info the better.
individual to win. Of course, AJ.
12 p.m. Central Time.
Raygun wins it. Back, I'm cool.
The top? Oh, God, there you go. You actually did try to help me. All right, so, ready? Drum roll. Going to Brovinka.
Oh, big
That's not Raygun.
As Mecha Bingo would say, well played, winner.
GG winner.
I was hoping Abby would win. She's also watching the stream.
Are you guys ready for the final segment, which is our dev diary? Get to see a little bit behind the scenes of our full team. We're a smaller team for something like this scale, but really passionate, and we hope that shows. And really want to make sure that they get a little bit of the spotlight too. But it's exciting stuff, guys. Thanks for being here.
Everybody.
And congratulations, Brovovinka. All right, let's do it.
Maybe it just said Bronx Q wrong.
Here with Airship Syndicate, and
Oh yeah, I was so close to Bronx.
laugh all you want.
Why does he look so much like DE Steve?
They do. The beard and the hat.
Hey guys, it's Joe and Ryan with Airship Syndicate, and we are getting ready for our
And
early
another
access,
Joel.
which is about to launch. So pretty exciting times at Airship.
Yeah, we've had a bunch of great betas already, gotten good feedback from fans, from content creators, taken it to the shop, made a bunch of changes to the game, but now the real fun begins because we get everybody's input. And now it's your turn to hop in, play the game, talk to us, and help us get this game ready for the big time.
We've been building this game alongside the community in a lot of different ways. The biggest and the most interactive way is through our Discord, which even in just a short couple of months, we've already grown past 10,000 members, which is insane. And just the amount of talent where people are making GIFs and stickers and the fan art,
great.
even characters that weren't even released yet.
Yeah, the community feedback from the playtests has been great. They've led to a lot of just like balance tweaking with like how gunplay works and movement speed and things like that. And we put in air dashing based on, I think it was a bug that people just liked, so we made it real.
Air dashing was a bug. What?
Wayfinder is, it gives
They
us a
really are
chance
learning
to
from
let
DE on this.
people
I do
in
like that.
early, so that we can start to understand what parts of our game are exciting to them and what they'd like to see more of, and they can really help us shape the experience before we go free to play and wide to everybody. A live service game is pretty new for us, and so
You think this
we're
game would be good with a
learning how to
controller,
do
Brandon?
that at the same time we're getting all this feedback, and it's
It
actually been a really
depends.
refreshing experience.
Yeah, it
to
wouldn't be too bad. You know, you have like four
finally
abilities, don't you?
understand, in real
Be
time
worse if
what's
you're
working,
playing as a
what isn't,
character
and
that's
then
got
we can
to
be a lot
aim.
more like productive and proactive about making the game better, which as game makers is awesome for us. We're taking a page from the DE playbook. Free to play as in free and fair. All characters, all weapons can be acquirable through crafting. You could play all the quests without having been gated behind a paywall.
By not including any loot boxes, not including any gacha, if you want to have any component of the game affect
Of the
your
town.
character, that is completely available to every single player across the board. Doesn't matter if they're a paid player or if they just want to jump in, try it out, and experience the game for free.
Venomous is our newest Wayfinder. She is a spy and an assassin from this place called the Maze. She uses these augments and technological advancements to make herself more powerful.
Usually when we start out designing Wayfinders, we sit down and take a look at, the concept for the character. Venomous's role in the party is supposed to be more of a support role. She's also a ranged Wayfinder, so she'll be supporting her team using heals and also range damage, but then she also has poisons that she uses.
So Venomous is
So the
really
character
good
for you though,
at
Jason?
applying damage over time consistently because
Yeah,
of
I
her
guess.
passive, she is able to deal damage even if she's
I hope you
not
can switch across your rifles between characters.
dot.
She uses
Good.
poisons
I'll have to do half as much farming as the rest of you.
her enemies, basically to hurt them slowly, and she kind of gets a kick out of that. She likes watching them suffer a bit as she toys with them.
Venomous's signature weapon is called Nightshade. It's our first burst fire
Nightshade
weapon in the game. We're starting to have some more diversity with weapon types.
Venomous is probably the most versatile Wayfinder we've yet created in that she's very good with both ranged weapons and melee weapons. When she's playing with melee weapons, she has the ability to apply poison to many more enemies at a way faster rate.
This actually looks kind of
So
cool
there's
with the melee
advantages
weapons, I'm not
there,
gonna
but
lie.
At the same time, you don't get the safety that you do with rifles.
So what makes the reward tower unique is that it's more than just a linear progression of rewards that you unlock. It's a bit of an adventure game of its own. So we're presenting it like a little isometric dungeon. And as you earn keys, you're going to be able to hit switches, solve little puzzles, get little bonus rewards.
One great thing that our reward tower lets you do is when you purchase it, it stays with your account. It'll always be there for you when you come back.
There you go, Keon.
Since the start, we've talked about building this game alongside the community.
Are we making a separate video on what is reward towers, or should I put that in mine?
We are excited to announce
Just mention you get them. Just focus on Founders Packs. We'll do most of this info in split videos. It'll be easier.
Okay, but I'll put in the script then that you can look for another video to find out what that is.
Initiate and the Awaken pack that not only give you access to the game in Founder Season 1, but also Founder Season 2. Other things such as Wayfinder tokens to unlock current or future Wayfinders, pets, mounts, skins, housing decorations, and so much more. The Exalted Pack is for our most dedicated supporter. It contains a permanent account-based progression boost for the currently active reward tower, as well as a heroic version of a fan favorite, Kairos. This will never be sold again and is only available in this pack.
I think it's going to be a really exciting time for all of us as we carve the way through to what Wayfinder is going to become for everyone.
So for the rest of the year, we can
Content
look forward
roadmap.
to 2 early access seasons, and we'll be adding new lost zones, which will come with new creatures, new hunts, new group content. There'll be new wayfinders, new weapons, new
The hunts will be
progression
cool.
systems, including awakening,
Uh,
radiance levels.
Dan, since you didn't play in
There'll
same with
be,
you, Keon.
new traversal
Hunts are
methods
the
to
boss like
maps
fight
and
arena dungeon type things.
So for free to play,
Like
one
you go
of
into
the
these
things
dungeons
we'll
and
be
it's
adding
just
is
purely a
neighborhoods
boss
for
fight.
player housing, which I'm really
That
excited
sounds good.
about because it's really going to bring the community together and take the social element of
That's what you want, though. I'm not bothered about the ads. I just want the boss.
Some ads do spawn on some of the bosses, but like the main thing is the boss fight. Like you don't have to fight your way to the bosses.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Like you go
yeah.
straight into an arena.
Themselves into this thing, a lot of passion. Now we're ready for you guys to help us build our dream game.
Yeah, so join our community at playwayfinder.com. See you guys in early access.
Thank you.
You remember that meme a couple years ago when the Steam Summer Sale was on, and you just wallets flying into their computer?
No, I don't, but that sounds great.
Well, my wallet's stuck in my computer right now, boys. Gone. Been sucked in.
Shut up and take my money.
There's that Digital Extremes logo at the bottom. Honestly, I know Airship Syndicate are separate devs, but I did not expect Digital Extremes to have such a massive hand in influencing how everything is done. Literally, you could sum this game up to anyone who knows what Warframe is by telling them that it's a fantasy adventure themed flavored version of Warframe, or it's a Warframe flavored fantasy adventure MMO.
The game. Certainly a game, Jason.
It's one of the games.
The game of all time.
What is it? The hit game Final Fantasy 14, Brandon?
You mean the hit video game Final Fantasy 14 with a free trial that lets you to level 60 and the first expansion Heaven's Ward, with no subscription required.
Love in the description. I do like the venomous skin. Oh yeah, Brandon. So if you go to the reward tower page,
right,
the gloom dagger with the eyeball is on a Founder Season 1 reward tower thing.
Oh yeah, sounding nice.
There's the little spider pet. Good info here, boys. I am liking that. Those are cool as well because, like, if you go to the website, you can go straight to that packs page. You can see all the different packs too. That's cool. Very cool. So for the UK, it's £13.90, £33.60, and awesome sauce. Okay. Well, let me end the stream there then, since we've now done everything we needed to do.
Here we are, adoring public.
Oh, they're not adoring anymore. They get the public away. Look.
Please come back. I will give you cookies.
I wouldn't want your
It's a
cookies,
good
man.
offer right there.
You were having fucking vegetable soup earlier. These will be vegetable cookies or some shit.
Look, I would offer them fentanyl, but YouTube would ban us.
Well, the one and only stream we did for Realm Space was great while it lasted. Fortunately,
GG.
Jason declared war on, what was it, Clarendon? And then he threatened our viewers. So, yeah, it was a great stream, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we won't see you next time, unfortunately. We've been banned, so...
It's a pleasure. You'll take care.
So
I threatened them with a good time. Thank you very much.
That way or... Either... Fuck, okay. Before we get banned and say something stupid, see you all later. Take care.
Cheers, everybody.
Goodbye.